And we're live. So, welcome to Beers with Bad Company. Merry Christmas to all you people out there. I am the host of Beer Man. Look, if you're a minor, don't drink on YouTube. Pretty sure it's against the law. Everybody else, bottoms up. That includes you, you big fucking dummy. Welcome to Beers with Bad Company. Merry Christmas to all you people. I don't know who's fucking got the sound on. I am the host of Beer
Not
Man.
me.
Look, if you're a minor, don't drink on YouTube. Pretty sure it's against the law. Probably Brandon Allen. That includes you, you big fucking. Why you got your sound on, man?
Oh,
Are you just trying to fuck this all up for me? Like, you fucking do this all the time. How do you, of all people, not know how to do this?
Because he's an Instagram dude.
But he does his YouTube lives all the time.
And he's doing personal record
that
pinch
fixed?
lifts.
I'm sorry, I couldn't
Yeah.
hear anything. I hit the wrong mute button. I was trying to figure out what the fuck I did. What'd you say?
Like, how do you fucking do this? Like, this, you do these lives. How do you not know how to fuck this up?
Because I got a fucking puppy right now. I got a lot going on, bro. I got a lot going on. Hold on, dude.
Like, all that fucking weight's going straight to your brain. Look at the pack of hot dogs on the back of your head. Fat fuck.
Yeah, dude. I fucking hate being this heavy.
How's your sleep? Just kidding. Don't really care. Probably shit. Well, I'd like to say Merry Christmas to you anyways, even though you're kind of a dick.
I'm a dick.
But it's got me in the Christmas spirit because I just love everybody these days, right?
I wasn't
Especially if
gonna
they'll
drink.
with me.
I wasn't gonna drink tonight, but because of you, Beer Man, because I love you so much, I'm cracking over the bottle that I won, or that one of the Mexicans brought me from Mexico. To
That top 7 dude that you had way too hard of a match with?
Yeah. Too hard of a match.
Yeah, you crushed him.
So, like, when you're decent at arm wrestling and you're against a guy that's, like, not that good, but you want to kind of make it look good so it doesn't just look like a fucking wash, there's ways to do it. And clearly you don't know it.
Well, they did a good job at making the match last a little longer.
What I saw is either you're really bad at selling the match or you're really bad at arm wrestling.
Go on.
And I'm pretty sure you're a lot fucking stronger than what it looked in that match because I know that dude's fucking shit. So it's like you're still just a really strong guy that's not very good at arm wrestling yet. You should learn how to arm wrestle, man. You'll be a lot fucking better if you do.
Is that right? You should teach me.
What, fuck? $29.95 over at
armgods.com. No, you should teach me. You should teach me a real lesson, and you should do it in a match.
Yeah.
One that I'll remember.
Cost more than $29.95, but I am for hire.
Make me look like I don't know how to arm wrestle. You know, like I don't know.
You do that yourself. I don't need to do that for you.
Oh heavens!
Oh, he's such a dick.
All right, I'll have to get this shot down.
How am I being a dick here? I'm giving him fucking advice. I told him he should learn how to arm wrestle. You don't think he should learn how to arm wrestle better?
Wow.
Well, I mean, everybody always trying to get better, but I mean, you're acting like he just sucks
how's this being a dick? I'm giving good advice. These are
you're implying that he sucks. You're telling him he sucks.
He does. It's constructive criticism.
Sounds good. Here, man, arm wrestle me.
I'll arm wrestle anybody. I don't give a fuck. But I mean, it's going to cost you more than $39.95.
I don't even know where you get these numbers from.
I don't know. I keep making them up, and they keep going up. You know, the better you want the match, the more it's worth to me. But I wouldn't mind you being one of the new victims for 2024. Like, I got paid to throw a lot of matches last year. And now they're doing the old switcheroo, pull the rug. And now I'm being paid to win matches this year. So, new year, new me. Is
that right?
Yeah, I got myself a gym membership.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's at the beer store. No, I bought myself a really large gift card at the beer store for Christmas. That's what I did. That was not a gym membership. I fucked it up. I always word that wrong. It sounds better in my head. But I'm actually planning on quitting drinking and everything. No partying, no drinking, none of that shit. Like, I'm not doing it to take arm wrestling serious. It's just, fuck, this hangover is terrible today. I'm not actually going to quit drinking. I just say a lot.
Yeah, I haven't I didn't drink hard at all this weekend, man. I drank, but nothing hard, just wine and some beers.
Yeah, I know. Fucking, you don't really know how to actually drink hard. We've seen this.
I'm 2 weeks out from a fucking big match, bro. I don't get drunk. I try not to get drunk
Tequila's
before.
really good for digestive system stuff.
I know. That's why I'm gonna have a couple shots as I sit here and talk to you and listen to you fucking talk shit all night and still not want to arm wrestle me, but tell me how much I suck. I know. I know.
I don't know where you get this don't want to arm wrestle you thing from. Where did that ever come from? When did I ever say I don't want to arm wrestle you?
Do you want to arm wrestle me?
Yeah, of course I do.
Oh, I love that. Let's do it.
Why wouldn't I?
Let's arm wrestle.
I literally can't think of one fucking reason I wouldn't want to do that.
Well, you were in September, you were asking me for a match. I don't know what happened, what changed from then.
I don't think it was in September. I was asking you for
September
a match back
30th.
in like July.
September 30th, you wanted a match?
I wanted to pull you in September. I was asking you back in July.
Yeah. That's probably right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So since
and you're, I can't.
I was 50 pounds lighter.
Nuts are all
you're a little
small
confident
right now, and I can't do it. Like you outweigh me, and I don't arm wrestle people that I'm smaller than.
That's not true. I arm wrestled a 400-pound dude.
Yeah, but he sucked.
You were 50 pounds lighter in July.
I was 260 in July. 260, 270.
When were you 240?
No, I was only 232 for like a couple hours for that match with Paul. Like I was 260 when I got to LA, and then I cut down to 232. And right after,
how long did it take you to cut 28 pounds?
Yeah, in like 10 hours. It was like 10 hours.
You cut 28 pounds in 10 hours.
Yeah, but I mean, I was water loaded going into that, but yeah.
Yeah, I understand the whole process of cutting water weight, but still 28 pounds in 10 hours?
That's fucking brutal.
Like, it was 5 hours continuous jacuzzi, sauna, hot bath. The first 15 pounds were super easy, obviously.
Yeah, it's like an hour and a half.
Yeah, it was real easy at the first 15 pounds. And then it really started slowing down. The last like pound took me like an hour and a half to lose. It was so frustrating.
Well, the problem is once you stop sweating, once you start that cut, to get started again becomes a lot fucking harder because your body's trying to hold on to this shit knowing that it's fucking dehydrated now.
I sat in the hot bath for 30 minutes and got out and weighed half a pound more. I was getting so frustrated. And yeah, but I made 232. It was a fucking nightmare though. And I got my ass kicked. Deservingly, because I'm not 232. I should never ever have tried to compete at 232. But
how much did I have to cut for September 31st? I made 231. But I don't remember how much I cut. I think I started at like 258.
Yeah, that I weighed exactly 258 when I got to LA, and I made 232. So it's 26 pounds.
Okay, yeah. And I went from 258 to 231 in a couple of days. Like, I mean, I started my cut, I didn't do it in 10 hours. Like,
yeah.
Basically the day before I started, I cut the water out and everything. So I went to bed. I was like 240-ish. So I only had to cut the last 6 pounds or something in the morning, just under 240.
I got down to like 250, and that's kind of where I was training. And then when I started the water load, I was drinking a gallon, 2 gallons, and then 3 gallons for 2 days in a row. It was really hard to do.
How long out do you start the water load?
3 or 4 days.
That's it.
Yeah.
And so normally I would start my water
load. It'll be with sodium at first, and then you'll cut the sodium on that last day, and then continue drinking the 3 gallons. And then, there's a million ways of doing it. This is the way I do it, and piss like a motherfucker, and just start peeing nonstop. But
you convince your body to stop making vasopressin and shit so that you don't bind to water anymore and you let it flush.
Yeah, exactly. The drive from from Vegas to LA though, you hit altitude going over the Cajon Pass. Every time I drive over that, I swell up, just always. And then it was no different in that drive. I remember leaving Vegas at 250. I was drinking water though, pounding water, but I didn't drink. I don't know. I didn't feel like I drank 8 gallons of water. But when I went over that Cajon Pass, and then I was swollen like a motherfucker, and got to LA, I was just puffy. And then the peeing started, and then the sweating started, and
Yeah, so basically, whenever I do it, I try to load up on the water like a week out and stay loaded, and then I cut my salts and carbs 4 days out. From there, it's just a real strict clean eating and like hate everything that you ingest. 3 days out, cut your water in half, two and a half. The day before, nothing, and you just keep pissing as if you're drinking all that fucking water still.
Yeah.
And then it's time to start sweating.
It's terrible for you, and it's not an efficient way of being strong, that's for sure. But
I forgot. I had my numbers wrong. I got down from 258 to like 247 without having to sweat. And then I sweat from there down to like 238 that night. Woke up in the morning, I just fucking on with a t-shirt, some long johns, garbage bags top and bottom, tape them off, put the hoodie and the sweatpants over top, throw on my coat, windows up, heat on, drive to Ottawa. So the 2 hour drive, I lost another 4. And then I was like pretty well right there when I showed up.
How cold is it out there right now?
It's actually raining tonight.
Oh wow, it's not that cold, huh?
So probably +3, +4. So what's that? 40?
Yeah, that's we get down to that at night out here right now, like high 30s, low 40s, but during the day it's still crazy warm, dude. It's like 55, almost 60 degrees.
It's 34 there.
I don't know. Roy probably knows the fucking weather around here a lot better than I do. I do most of my drinking inside right now. It gets slushy out unless we're ice fishing.
It's 34 there right now, Fahrenheit.
Okay, so it's just above one, +1 then, I guess. But we did get a little bit of a cold snap where we were getting like -20-ish around here. So whatever the fuck that is there. I don't know.
I did a fucking cold plunge today, first time in a few years since I've done one. Fucking my pool's 47 degrees, and then so I did 5 minutes in it up to the neck. I hadn't done it in a few years. I forgot how much it sucks at first.
Yeah, it's absolutely fucking terrible, but it feels really good when you're done.
Yeah,
and
just the first
I've never
minute.
done the cold plunge like in that cold tub. My brother's got one. He swears by it. Like, he's fucking getting old. His knees hurt when he walks up the stairs. He's fucking like 41 or something. So, Roy, I don't know how you're still alive, but, he does the cold plunge. He bought the tub, everything. He does it every day. He fucking hates it, but, when you're not a bitch, you just fucking do things that you should do anyways, and he feels better all day. I'm
what is he doing? Just a couple minutes every day?
I'm going to drink my beer because getting loaded makes you forget that things hurt.
Yeah, doing it like 2 to 3 minutes every day. I mean, in the mornings, like I can see that being okay, but you don't want to rely on it, too often because you will ruin your body's ability to deal with inflammation. So that's why I'm not big on icing. When someone's hurting, suck it up and let your body deal with inflammation. But I'm
I
2
will
weeks
never
out.
ice.
Yeah, I'm 2 weeks out now. So this is the time where you do everything: ibuprofens, icing, heat, just whatever it is that makes you feel better. When you're 2 weeks out, that's the time to do all of that.
So you do that just for the buildup.
Yeah, just the last 2
just
weeks.
To help peak.
Right. I'll do anything because you're not going to adapt to something in 2 weeks of doing it and then stop doing it after, right? So I will use every tool I can to help me feel as good as I can going into my match.
Yeah,
ice is for good things.
Yeah,
I actually never even thought about doing it that way. Like, I don't like icing or doing any of that. I don't want to do anything to remove inflammation. I worked really hard to get all that inflammation in there. That's part of the rebuilding process of your body. Your body is doing it for a fucking reason.
Right. Icing or inflammation is part of the healing process. It's, swelling and blood flow movement. So
yeah,
heat is always the best friend. Yeah. Well, ice is good for like a contusion or like something that hit and is going to swell for immediate use to help minimize the amount of swelling that's going to take place in that quick little bit. But, that's it. You know what I mean? And then I would not use it anymore other than 2 weeks out, like I'm saying.
Yeah. I never even thought about doing it for the peaking process. I probably should. I just don't do it for that reason. Your body is supposed to have that inflammation there. It's your body has to be able to deal with your shit on your own. So I try not to ever ice. I would rather deal with the pain so that the body does its proper job. but I never thought about using it in the short term just for peaking pro. That's,
David Tomes like Holmes. Merry Christmas, brother.
David Homely Tomes.
Is my voice working?
No.
Yeah, it's working.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't hear you at all. You
I
smoke
just
cigarettes,
forget.
Dave?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, David. But I didn't know you smoked cigarettes.
Oh, you can't hear me?
No, we can hear you. We didn't know you smoked cigarettes, you said.
Okay.
Apparently, he can't hear me. Is there something wrong with my sound? Should I be hooking up my other mic?
No, he's got a fucking ear thing in.
I've just got a new. I can hear you.
But do you have two earpieces or just one?
It's
Yeah, we can see it.
It's
You've got your hair brushed nicely back over the ear, you know. No
You look
danger
like a
of somebody
fucking-
having
you
to
look
reach out
great.
and do it for you.
You look great tonight, David.
Is there any way we could get you to just like grab your hair and pull it out for a minute?
Yeah.
Pull. Yeah, just like that.
Mad
Why are you
scientist.
slicking it back? Leave it all fucked up. It's way more fun when it's all fucked up.
So I guess I'm a clown here to. I'm a fucking clown here to amuse you. Eh?
Right. Is that new? Or you didn't know that ahead of time? Yeah, that's way fucking better. See, now it just makes me jealous that I can't have hair to do that with.
Well, you still
could if
shave. You shave.
Well,
you
apparently, if I grow my hair, I'll never get laid. So I don't. Those are the rules. If I would like to have sex at all, I must have a beard and shave my head.
Those are his rules.
Okay, now
Uh,
the weird thing is,
Look,
I'm
I
only
don't
looking
assume
at this-
anyone's gender, but it's just like the standard rules. It doesn't matter who it is. They always say no unless I've got a beard and no hair.
No means
you mean
no, depending on how drunk you are.
You mean consensual sex, right?
Well, see, the thing is, I'm kind of like Samson in reverse. I need to have my head shaved and a beard, or I'm not very strong.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. So even non-consensual sex gets really iffy if I don't have a beard and a bald head.
Well, with the beard and the bald head, it makes a lot of sense. Like, you're the guy that would do it.
Yeah, and well, generally, so nobody knows that I'm actually a giant pussy. So they don't actually try to fight back if I'm looking badass. So they're like, just as long as you know this is unconsensual, they just dropped them and we're good to go. If I don't have the beard, they're like, I'm gonna punch all three of those chins right off you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And then I get beat up.
Sucks.
Yeah.
That's what I miss about the beard. I can get as fat as I want, and no one notices really in my face. Oh yeah, my eyes just get squintier and squintier as my cheeks get fatter.
And you have a pack of hot dogs on the back of your head.
Is it really that gnarly? Is it that big of a
Oh
hot
my
dog?
God, you were like 15 feet away from like your shitty phone camera, and we could see all of them. Yep. It looks like you've got abs, except there's no center line.
Really? It's that bad?
Yeah, like that would wash some fucking clothes in a hurry. I just
Damn.
want to go drown you in the Nile so everybody can wash their clothes efficiently.
In the Nile.
Well, now all of us can be blessed and look like David.
So in the
It's
chat,
a blessing and a curse.
The Drew says in the chat, he says, Evan at the last Brandon Allen practice, RBJ has nothing to worry about, only a little difficult to handle him.
Yeah, that's how it went with everyone on the team.
Evan at the last. I don't understand what he's talking about.
He's just saying how bad I suck. Oh, like all you guys like to say.
He says
Yeah,
RBJ can just relax. Don't worry about this match.
Oh, it'll be really hard pressed to convince me that you're not a bad arm wrestler. Effective, okay? We can argue that though. I mean, you are fucking strong. Like,
Good at not losing.
you can deadlift like hundreds of pounds.
How do I change this?
I don't want to say it, so and you can't do it anymore, so it's still hundreds. Um, or squatting. Like, you can squat hundreds of pounds. And you can't even really do that now because your legs all fucked up and you make excuses why you're actually a bitch. And, like, what do you squat now? Like fucking 350?
Only.
Is that it?
I took 415 for 12 the other day pretty comfortably.
Yeah, but you only had to use one good leg for that one. Fucking pistol squatting.
Yeah, I do
That's
have the
crazy.
world record pistol squat of 925.
No, you don't. RVJ's got it at 1,000.
RBJ has never done a squat in his life. At least that's the way it
Look, I
looks.
watched him. So 925 pistol squat. That's actually really impressive. I think my best was well, I got to do the math on this. So
0.
hold on.
It's like 230. I weighed 230 when I did it.
No, you fucking didn't. You weighed 330.
Oh, you weigh 230, so that's the most pistol squat you've done is your body weight.
No, I was not that heavy then.
I was 350. I was
I was
350.
probably about 205 when I did it. So about 640-ish.
What a good girl.
You squatted 640.
For I think it was 12 reps.
Okay.
Alternating.
Oh, okay, cool. Got it.
Was that with
Yeah,
shit?
no, it wasn't
Was that
with the
with
same leg. Like every time I switched legs, and I wasn't
Yeah.
coming all the way down. Like it would
That's
never.
probably
count
that's
in-
probably
in a
top
meet.
5 in the world ever done by any human being. If it's even been done. So yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
It was alternating legs though, and I
Right,
never
right.
came all the way down. Like these are half-assed. It
Yeah.
was actually the only reason. Okay, so I've never done a pistol squat in my life.
We know.
But
He's
what I
talking
did
about carrying
do
shingles.
was go up a ladder, and it's about 640, and you're taking one step at a time. So it is one leg lifting that weight the whole time. It's similar. I just have balance. Yeah.
It's similar. Mhm.
Look, still fucking better than you, dickhead.
Hey, I have an arm wrestling rules question.
I have a shut the fuck up, Roy, just waiting for you. So, if you and I, Brandon, we compare things, you're really good at picking up heavy things in a gym.
I'm good
I
at
do it in real life. I do
I'm
it in
good at
real
using
life.
fast
I
big
have
muscles for fast
functional
weight.
strength versus I'm good at one thing and one thing only, and it only counts in a gym.
You think you have more functional strength than I do?
I think I will throw you around like a little bitch.
You're probably right.
I know. Do you know how I know I'm right? I'm talking. And when I do that, I'm right. And that's the thing about being right. Holy shit, I'm drinking. I just keep drinking my beers and I forget, and then I have no beers, and I need to get another one.
Hate when that happens.
Hey, well,
I think it's the hat. You know, it gets me all in the Christmas spirit, and I just want to get all jolly.
I like it. You look good.
Mm.
I think David Tones would
Right.
look good in a
So
hat like
I did
that,
have
too.
to let everybody know my nephew let me wear his hat for the show tonight. So, Ethan, if you're watching the show, thank you. Also, you should be fucking grounded. You are not allowed watching this show. This is not for children.
I'm actually
So,
getting.
Don't be a fucking dick. Turn it off.
There, I'm going to turn that off.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to figure it out, Dave?
I think I got her. Were you hearing a delay as well or something?
Oh,
No.
looks good now.
So it looks like I just turned the volume off for YouTube. Anyway, yeah. So Merry Christmas, Evan, Brandon, and Roy, and everybody in the chat. Good to see you all.
Yeah, I saw Paul Italian in the chat earlier. Merry Christmas to you, brother.
Thanks.
Oh, is Paul on? Does he want to come talk with us? Because fuck that guy. I mean, he
No,
can't.
because you were an asshole to him the last time he came on. He just left because you kept telling me Nani was going to crush him.
Okay, well, I mean, he is.
I
I
left on
think
one day
Brandon's going to
one
lose his next
time.
match too. So what? Because
I've left on
I need
Paul's
to
show
worry
before,
about your
too.
sensitive fucking feelings of my goddamn liberal guests, I have to tell them that they're going to win when I don't think they will? Why the fuck would look? I wouldn't say anything behind your back. I wouldn't say it to your face. So eat shit if you got a problem with it. I don't think Paul's going to win the match against Nanya. And I didn't think he was going to win the match against Nanya before I saw how bad he was against Ryan. Now I'm really sure of it. That's all.
Did he win his match against Ryan? He won his match with Ryan.
Yeah, but fuck, I watched
Cameron.
that event and it
No,
just
it's
made
not
me
that.
realize just how shitty you and Paul were at actually arm wrestling. Like, that's two guys that are just getting away with being stronger than their fucking shitbag opponents.
Tell me why I'm shitty at arm wrestling.
Well, I have a hard time hearing what you're saying.
Lack of practice.
Thanks, David.
Well, that's the only
Well,
real
I mean-
reason. That's the only real reason there could be.
I practice every weekend.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
yes,
maybe
you
that's
do.
the problem.
Yes, you
only
do. I
practice
mean-
once a week. I would
Okay.
advise new people in the sport to concentrate more on table time
Yes.
and really get the feel of everything. So you know how to do the full spectrum of arm wrestling and all of the counters. And, you know, you can do this shit blindfold. You don't have to think about it. It's all natural reaction. And stop focusing on strength so much. But, I mean, obviously, in your position, what are you supposed to do? Stay out of the fucking gym? Yeah, that's not going to fucking work for you.
Yeah, strength is
So,
important, but I don't even know
Generally,
where to
when a
put my
guy is
fucking
really
legs.
that fucking strong coming into the sport, they have a hard time fucking learning. Because you can't teach a guy that's that fucking strong. He's like, well, what if I just do this? Well, then you win because you're bigger and stronger than me, dickhead. Good for you. But you're going to fucking run into a guy that's strong enough to stop you. And if you don't know how to arm wrestle, you're in fucking trouble.
I run into guys that are stronger than me all the time. I'm not acting like I'm some.
Who have you
super
ever
strong
arm wrestled that is a stronger
arm
person than
wrestling.
you? Go ahead. I'll wait.
Larry Wheels?
Oh, he's stronger than you.
Yes.
Who has the highest number total?
I have the highest total, but Larry has a
Well,
way
then how
higher
the
bench.
fuck does that make him stronger than you?
He has a higher bench and overhead press. I have a bigger squat and deadlift. So actually, we deadlift the same. I have a much bigger squat. But
Actually,
his
Brandon,
bench is much more than me. Larry's bench 675, bro. Like that's
wow, that's
his-
enormous. That's
He's
fucking
overhead
enormous.
press 425 pounds, strict overhead press. Like
What, like
it's-
military
So
press?
what's the consideration for
his strict
strict?
curl is 225. Like he's astronomically strong.
I didn't
600
say the
pounds
dude
bench?
wasn't strong.
Yeah. I don't know
Just-
anybody that bench presses.
I don't know
600
what's stronger
pounds.
than you.
Bro, almost 700 pounds, 675. And the guy's got a waist
Yeah.
that's this fucking big. It doesn't
Yeah, I
make
didn't
sense.
know. I didn't
He
know he could push
also-
that. I didn't know he could push that.
He did a
He's
strict
lot
overhead
more
press with
fucking
425. Like
specific strength than you.
Wow.
You would have a lot more functional strength than he does in real life as compared to the direct lifts only.
I have a thicker and bigger core than him, which made me a better squatter, and but it's why the core strength is everything. You know what I mean? And a big in powerlifting. Larry is such a freak because Larry has the tiniest waist and still has insane core strength.
Yeah,
Now, I
he's
think
fucking
his core is
weird
his
like
limiting
that. He's more
factor.
like a fucking bodybuilder, fucking
Hybrid,
you
right?
know,
He's a freak.
fucking Paul Italian nude model type fucking body than like the powerlifting style. Like he's just not a bulky fucking dude. He's just got a fucking fuck ton of muscle packed onto a small frame.
He's got small joints too, like in his wrist, like aren't the biggest compared to like everything else. Like, and that's what makes his muscles look so much fucking bigger too. Like his biceps, man, I'm telling you in person, it's totally different. I have 20-inch arms and they're big for a guy like me, but they don't stand out anything crazy. Larry's arms look like they're fucking 10 inch, like 5 inches bigger than mine. It's just nuts because of how proportioned everything is and how good here. Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
generally you don't see people that actually perform at a high level in the strength world that
In
are
a small waist.
have the
Right.
physique like that with that fucking it really is an anomaly. He's impressive for a lot of things, but arm wrestling's not one of them. It's kind of sucks for you that that's your best win.
You said who's the strongest guy I've pulled? I said Larry, and I would say that.
Yeah, but he's not stronger than you. I just said.
Dude, I'm new to this. I haven't pulled that many people.
Well, you just told me I arm wrestle people stronger than me all the time. No, you fucking don't.
I do. There's
lying.
guys out here. There's guys out here. There's guys in Vegas. Mega Mike and Cali, Derek Smith. They're strong.
There's
fucking-
guys that beat you at
Oh,
arm wrestling.
Derek.
Yeah.
Oh, you get the arm wrestle.
You think
Derek.
they're stronger people than
It's been a
you?
long time since I pulled with Derek, but Mega Mike recently, Leroy Walker.
You think Mega Mike's a stronger person than you? Is what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Yes, and arm wrestling definitely. Mega Mike is strong.
I didn't say beat you at arm wrestling. I said a stronger person.
So, and gym lifts that are arm wrestling specific, yes. Like he he can do a one-arm preacher curl with a 110-pound dumbbell, and I mean all the way down, all the way up for 3 reps on both arms. I
I
cannot do that.
respect that. I respect that.
Yeah, Mega Mike
Really?
is, bro, dude. I'm telling you, Evan. Mega
I'm
Mike
not surprised that
looks like-
Mike can. I'm just surprised that you can't.
No, I can't do that. No way. No
I mean,
way.
I don't even work out. And I can do that.
But Brandon's been Brandon, you do some neat things with the like you'll hold a heavy weight with that really wide square bar, like you do that grip shit for
Right.
time.
I'll
and
murder
that is
Mike in
really
those
neat.
lifts. I'll murder Mike in those lifts. But his natural starting point would have been higher than my natural starting point in the grip training for sure. I'm telling you, this guy's a freak. You see Mortal Kombat. Remember the black dude Jax with the big old chrome arms? Mike's like he's like the white version of that. That's like his arms are so big and his shoulders are so
So
big.
you're telling me that he has
small.
arms ripped off
And now he has
and he got metal arms put on. I don't think he should be allowed to compete in arm wrestling if that's the case.
Yeah. Dude, I'm
Oh,
telling
wait,
you.
What is he,
that's
the fucking
coming.
Terminator? He's just got fucking
Do you know
skin
Nathan
put over these
McAllister?
metal
I think it's
arms?
McAllister. Let me look it up.
fucking cyborgs. They're fucking everything up. That and the King's move.
McAllen, I'm sorry. You know Nathan McAllen from New Mexico? You know who that is?
Who?
Nathan McAllen,
No.
super heavyweight from New Mexico.
No, I only follow arm wrestlers that are good.
Oh, he's pretty good, but he's got a match. I'm pretty sure he has a match with Mega Mike coming up in June or July.
You
in
just said he was
Mexico.
Mexican.
New Mexico.
He's from
Yeah.
New Mexico.
Well, I don't care if it's old Mexico or New Mexico. You're still Mexican, aren't you?
State, retard.
Okay, first of all, I resemble that remark, so try
Come
not to. It's personally offensive. But I mean, look, if you're from Mexico, you're a Mexican. If you're from Texas, you're a Texican. Like, I'm a
So
Canadian.
He's a New Mexican. He's a New Mexican.
Yeah, he's a New Mexican.
That means you're
Which
from
is still a
Canada.
Mexican.
Well, anyways,
You
Mega
from-
Mike has a match with him coming up, and I like Nathan, and Nathan's a strong motherfucker, and I'm sure I'll have a match with him one day. I think
Yeah,
Mega
Mike's
Mike,
gonna kill him.
I think Mike's gonna beat him. And that's just my own bias because I pulled Mike and I know what
Yeah,
it
and
feels.
Mike's actually not that bad of an arm wrestler for a very one-directional guy.
His left arm is actually more has more options than his right, but his right arm he doesn't really need as many options.
It's not so
beat
much
Derek
that his
Smith
right
in a
doesn't
hook.
have options. He's just
He beat-
got a fucking ace, and there's no reason not to go with that.
he beat Cody Merritt at Hawthorne in a tournament. He beat Derek Smith in a tournament in Hawthorne.
He beat Derek
Uh,
Smith.
Yeah, he smashed
So
Jordan
Derek
Till.
decided to hook with them to
Hey,
see if he
he
could do it.
He just
and
pulled
he can't
Jordan
beat
Till and smashed him 3-0 at my event.
Wow.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
that was gnarly. Who else he okay, dude, he
Yeah.
won the World Series of Arm Wrestling tournament in California. It's not they haven't released all the things on it yet, but it'll be a documentary type thing that they're doing.
Are
But
you like
he
trying to build
Webster-
up Mike to me? Like, I know Mike's good.
Yeah, he hurt 2 guys there. He's so fucking strong. You guys are fucking monsters, at my point.
No, Mike's fucking strong, but
Smell
what
isn't
I'm
everything.
saying, I don't think he's a bad arm wrestler, even though he's pretty well one-dimensional and nobody really cares about his left.
Yeah, no, honestly, his left's
but-
not that good. It just has more options. I mean,
It's not- I don't
I
think
say
he
that,
has-
but he just won. He just won that fucking
He-
tournament
He
left
will
and
just
right handed.
arm wrestle in different directions, left-handed on a fucking need basis. Right-handed, he's got one direction that he is so fucking good at. If he can't beat you there, his other options, like he's got them all. He knows how to move it. It's just if he can't beat you there, chances are he ain't fucking strong enough to do anything.
So a
else.
year ago, I would agree with you. I don't agree with you anymore because when he pulled
Well,
Jordan,
I don't care if you do, because like
he posted. He did a post in Top Roll in Jordan, and Jordan's fucking hand is crazy. And Jordan cannot do anything with him. No strap, straight to the pad 3 times in a row. So he doesn't just do that drag hook anymore. He's top rolling. He's
Roy's much
posting.
bigger than me. And,
okay,
he-
so
he
here's the thing with
presses-
that match, and I'm a Jordan Sill fan. I really am.
I
I
like
think
Jordan a
Jordan's
lot.
fucking awesome. He's also one of those guys that shows up like a bad motherfucker some days, and then sometimes it's like, how is that the same guy that was just at the other event? Right? He's very hot and cold on his matches. So it's really hard to use Jordan as the guy for your gauge stick. Now, if you meet Jordan in a tournament when he's just train wrecking dudes, you're like, okay, Jordan's a fucking on today, and you beat him that day, then it's impressive. But how do you know Jordan's a guy that has bad days way too often?
Well, he pulled Jordan when Jordan was training a lot 2 years ago in Utah, and he smashed him round one. And then the second round, Mega Mike actually fucking ruptured a tendon in his forearm and obviously lost because he couldn't continue.
Yeah.
What's that?
I watched that. Yeah.
Yeah. And he couldn't continue. So that's why that rematch was important to him. 2 years later it happened and he demolished him.
I'm not trying to be a fucking shitbag here. I think highly of Mike. Just Jordan still is one of the guys that he has really good days and really bad days. He's far too inconsistent to have a super match win on him be the measuring stick, because I think Mike would beat Jordan when Jordan's on, but I don't know if he was or not that day.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
One more part of it.
I'd like to say a shout out to Spart. Oh, it's fucking backwards. Okay, that's weird.
No, it's not. We see it fine. It's backwards only on your screen. We all see it fine.
Okay, cool. I'd like to say a shout out to Spartan Wellness, and Devin Larrett is one of the co-founders of Spartan Wellness, and they are the people that helped me get the prescription for my.
Are you getting paid for that?
No, it's just.
Are you getting paid for your sponsor shout out?
In a way, yeah.
Well, then I want a cut.
Oh,
and if you're not, then I would not allow you to ever shout out like that. It's fucking rude. Except I love Spartan Wellness. I think they do great things for the community, and especially helping the veterans the way they do.
Yeah,
I think they're awesome.
Thank you. That's all.
I see someone in the chat says that they said pork chop would crush Mega Mike. I don't agree with that at all.
Crush is a very strong word, Steve.
Yeah,
I want to see that fucking match.
I want to see that too. I would love to watch that match. I think Mega Mike wins it, but I would love to watch that match for sure. And I would agree that Mega Mike and Pork Chop are kind of the same guy in the different countries, where not too well known, but very, very fucking strong. Kind of a bad match for a lot of guys to take.
What do you mean?
Like,
not
you
well
get beat
known.
by him. You're like, who'd you get beat by? Who the fuck is Mega Mike? Who's Pork Chop? But they'll beat a lot of guys. Like both of those dudes are crushers, and yeah, I would love to see. I'd love to pull Pork Chop myself. I think that would be a fun match. I think, yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, I don't really want to see that match.
Who is #RHCP? Does that mean Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Probably. I didn't even think of that.
He says I need to get some fresh air because I look like I've been in solitary confinement for years. Well, pretty much I have been, man. And you're right.
Yeah, but he chose that for others' safety.
What?
And he has a Tesla and it drives him wherever he needs to go, so he doesn't have to pay attention.
Roy, have you tried these? I know you like nicotine.
I don't like nicotine.
Oh, those little pouches that you can chew on?
Yeah, it's just nicotine. It's not tobacco.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking tips.
Yeah, my brother just got onto those. They're fucking tasty, but
these
it's like a good way to get hooked on nicotine if you're not.
Yeah, these are toothpicks that are dipped in nicotine. Those are fucking good too.
I'm not a nicotine guy.
Really? You look like a dipper.
No.
I dipped in it when I was in the military out in the field because we couldn't smoke because the embers from your smoke, you can see them a fucking mile away at night.
Right.
So we switched to dip in. I used to go with the straight skull or cherry skull. Sometimes a wintergreen skull.
Skull straight was my favorite flavor by far, but when they came out with Copenhagen straight, then I switched to Cope.
I found Cope was the little particles are too small. They just fucking
they made long cut. They in like 2010 or something like, or 5 maybe, they came out with long cut and it was much
okay. And the little tea bags that you could just stick in your mouth.
Oh, those pouches, yeah. Fuck it, they didn't really work. It all got stuck in your teeth anyway. So
you ever done snuff? You guys ever done snuff?
Once or twice, yeah.
There was original and there was straight, right? Those are two different flavors.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was the rich blend. That's what I liked.
Skull Straight was my all-time favorite, dude. I don't know, something about that flavor, but the cherry was
that
good.
Like the dark red?
I love the cherry, and I love the wintergreen too, which might be weird, but I like.
No, I chewed a Grizzly wintergreen for like 5 years. I was broke, and that shit was super cheap. And
man,
I
the
think
greatest wintergreen that fucking burns your lip like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
remember Kodiak wintergreen? That was the strongest.
Yes.
Remember
Yeah.
Red Man?
$7 a can.
Remember Red Man?
Oh yeah, Chaw.
Yeah.
Dude,
You ever tried the
snuff.
school
Lots
rich
of
one?
juice.
I got snuff that I do every now and then when I have to do something super early in the morning. Hit a little
Is that
snuff
like this
fucking
one?
bump. Yeah.
Yeah, you actually
Yeah.
snort it.
No, I like that one. Sorry.
You feel like you're doing something
No.
bad, you're snorting something.
Yeah.
No, fuck. I got it wrong. It's not snuff, it's cocaine.
Oh yeah.
Really early in the morning, like I thought that's what you were going with. I got confused there for a minute.
Well, it's like
I think
having
it
a
was the school
coffee.
rich blend. That was my fucking that was my
Chop
favorite.
up a little
Like the
quarter
dark red
gram,
one.
chop up a little quarter gram rail. It's like having a coffee in the morning. Huh?
Yeah,
Hello.
I see we have a pork chop dick licker in the chat named Steve.
We call that adult coffee, Dave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw that, Brandon. Saying pork chop would run through you easily.
And he said he'll run through Mega Mike as well. Or crush Mega Mike.
So I would love to watch Pork Chop and Mega Mike. I don't know who wins. And I could see either one of them just being a little stronger than the other and being able to pull straight through 3 times. I don't know which one it'd be. I could also see them being close so that they just lock up and you get to see what the fuck's up.
Excuse me.
I don't want to watch Brandon Allen versus Pork Chop.
He's that good, huh?
I just don't think it's a great match. I think Mega Mike's a better arm wrestler than Pork Chop.
I hate.
I don't know if he's
Pork Chop, but it
stronger than Pork Chop, and he'd be able to make the adjustments around you to make the match against you pretty heavy in his favor.
A pork chop would?
No, Mike.
Yeah, I know. I think Mega Mike's.
I don't think Pork
matcher
Chop
than
would. I
Chop
think
is.
Pork Chop would get hung up on your King's move. I've seen him lose to
Right.
shittier King's moves.
And I don't think he has a very long arm, which really benefits me. I think that Mega Mike would be a much tougher match for me than Pork Chop would. I think both of them would be incredibly tough, and it'd be a tough match for me to win either one of them. I think my odds of beating Pork Chop are probably a little better than beating Mega Mike. You don't think so?
I think the odds of you beating Pork Chop are really fucking high. You'd have a harder time with me than you would Pork Chop, and Pork Chop would fucking kill me.
Interesting. Just style, or
I'm a much better arm wrestler than I am strong.
No.
Right?
I've heard people say that. Yeah, I mean, even look at Devin. I mean, he'll take on people twice his weight and kick their ass. Like,
yeah. I'm a pretty fucking good arm wrestler. I understand the game. I know how to work it.
the technicalities, shifting.
The majority
reacting.
of the guys I'm against are fucking stronger than me on a table. If you were to use any singular lift type comparison, they will be stronger than me, like almost everywhere. In a practice scenario, they will fucking just kill me 1,000 times.
Right.
In a match, I start confusing, putting a bunch of things together. I'm a much better arm wrestler than I am a strong arm wrestler. That's just how it always is. I have fucking beaten a lot of guys that are always stronger than me. That's how it is. Pork Chop is a very fucking strong arm wrestler.
Mm.
And I got an awful lot of problems because of how fucking strong he is. And it doesn't really matter what I do. I'm pretty well just fucked with that guy. I wouldn't want to arm wrestle Mega Mike either.
Nice.
Yeah. Mega Mike has a really fucking like it's very, his side pressure and center table is very, very good.
You, however,
Ugh.
I mean, I know you're strong, but and I always do. There's a limited window in which I could beat you. That's why I wanted the match early with you. We couldn't sort it out, and then I was like, you know what? Maybe we could set it up for this event. Probably not in my best interest. He's had a lot of time.
What
Now
about
we should
left
be
hand?
better.
Aren't you the left hand wizard?
And then I see you arm wrestle recently, and I'm like, fuck, he ain't that good. Like, I will beat him. He's fucking really.
No, but you said that's full.
What is? I thought your left arm's good.
better than yours.
No.
Is it stronger than mine though? Is it better than mine that's strong?
My left hand pistol squats 950 in competition. So I would have put up better numbers if I was able to pistol squat only on the left. I didn't need to use my shitty right. You can look it up. That was at the World Championships.
Was it?
Isn't a pistol squat a one-legged squat?
David,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like a business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Checking
it
on the
is.
puppy.
Okay,
Uh,
so I have a rules question, Beer Man, and you're a certified master referee, right? Right.
Me? Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
level
a
3.
junior referee. Junior.
I'm
Okay,
level
so
3, so one more, and then I'm like, I got to do it at Masters Worlds, which I
got
don't
you.
go
Okay.
to, so not gonna happen.
All right, so I've thought about this a long time. This is a riser question. Okay. Is there only one riser available in a match?
What do you mean?
Like to stand on, or are you talking about
Yes.
the riser of your wrist?
The box you
Okay,
stand
yeah,
on.
yeah.
In
You're only allowed
UAL,
to
there will
use
be one for
one
each lifter.
type of riser that is legal.
In the UAL, there'll be one for each lifter. That's what I'm certified in, so that's what I know.
The UAL what?
In UAL, there'll be one for each each puller, correct? A riser.
Oh
for
yeah,
each-
yeah. But you can only use one. You can't use 2 risers stacked on top of each other. So
Oh yeah.
No, but okay, but that's I'm not thinking that, but like there's 2.
Each guy
Is it
can
2?
be on a riser. Yes.
oh yeah,
Each
yeah.
guy-
If you've got 2 fucking really short people, I mean, we could bring out the kids table if you want, but generally, yeah, they can each use a riser.
But I guess this is my question. If the one guy if the one guy gets the riser, why wouldn't the other guy, if that guy's obviously doing it because he feels like it helps him, why wouldn't the other guy say, give me the riser, and then we'll be back to where we started?
Because the other guy could just be
Because it
shorter,
doesn't work
and the other
that
guy
way,
might not
Roy.
be.
So
Usually the
technically, you're
short-
not supposed to use a riser. Oh, hi, Jenny. Where's my kiss? What the fuck? Anyways,
She already
you're not
kisses one ugly
supposed to
guy.
use
She's
a
gonna kiss
riser
two.
if your hip meets the tabletop.
Oh, there's a little
Really?
puppy.
Okay, that was my other question. So there's rules about
Okay,
who
no,
can use the
hold
riser.
on. So I've been avoiding this for a while because I was never sure. Brandon, you drink a lot of wine. Now that I've seen your dog, can I just ask? I mean, I know it's a personal question, but how big is Jenny's strap on?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Bigger
So
the better.
Okay, so
Psilocybin.
with your risers, if your hip reaches the table, you shouldn't be using them.
Shouldn't be or disallow. You
don't need it. If your
no
hip
rule.
reaches, you don't need it.
Technically,
If your hip reaches
Devin
the table,
wouldn't be allowed to use a riser.
Okay, that's kind of what I was getting at. Like,
There's a rule for that. I didn't read that rule. At least it wasn't in UAL.
Subsections. But yeah, I don't think a referee would ever stop him from trying if he decided on pulling out the riser, but I don't think he would want to use it either.
He'd have to bend his back over way too much.
There's no mechanical advantage for him to use it. All it's going to do is cause shoulder fouls, cross, etc.
Right.
But if you look at Vitaly arm wrestling, he doesn't look that big when he's at the table.
Yeah,
Right? He's got a hunch way the fuck down. That is
Right.
not a mechanical advantage. Start squatting your body down. You lose a lot of core pressure. And you would rather be able to have your whole body like strict and vertical.
Yeah, exactly.
that's why he
Vitaly
starts
is
with
like
his hand
too
low like
big
that.
almost. But
Because if he
Yeah.
because of the length of his arm, it causes problems for people trying to reach him in a top row position. But the length of his arm, now he's got to drop post and open his bicep angle to start that match because his arm is so long.
Yeah, no, it's almost a
So for him to
disadvantage.
get up on a riser, now he's hunched over even more. He's going to have to open that bicep angle even worse, right?
Yeah.
If you're that tall, you don't want a fucking riser.
No.
It's basically just for guys that can't get their hips up to the table so
Yeah.
that they can put their elbow in, right? When you're really fucking short and now I got to start here, how am I supposed to tuck that elbow in? It's a real fucking disadvantage. But you know what? Fuck your, participation trophies. Look, maybe take up knitting or tennis or something that doesn't take any skill.
Being a super
Roy-
heavyweight, I'll never have
doesn't
to
take
worry
any
about a
skill?
riser or an opponent using it. So
Oh man, I've reffed a lot of super heavyweight matches where we got to wait for people to get the risers,
are
right?
you
We got
kidding?
this one dude that he's got to be like 5'4", but he's 280, 300.
Well, I guess that
like-
makes sense.
Well,
There's very
Does
few
he
people
roll
I've
to
ever
the
looked
table?
at and said,
Obviously,
I probably couldn't suplex that guy. but I don't think I could do it because one, I'd never really get my arms around the motherfucker, and two,
Is he
I
bigger
couldn't
than
get my hips
Spermies?
lower than him without falling over myself. I mean, my balance is always off because I'm always drunk, right? So to try to squat that low, now, I'm probably just gonna fall over trying.
Yeah.
But yes, I've seen risers in the super heavyweight division, lots.
Oh, that's gay.
What are you gonna do? You're
So-
gonna tell him to do this like fucking 5'4", and he's gonna start with his elbow up here, and his tits are pushing him away from the table. Like,
It's how
okay,
like
it's fair
Topi,
enough. I mean,
it's how
fuck.
Robbie Topi starts on his left. Or no, his right.
How tall is Wagyu beef? He's not very tall,
5'8", 5'9".
and he's heavy as fuck.
Yeah, he's 400 pounds. But look, oh fuck. Hang on. What is your phone dead or something?
No,
What's the problem?
two devices connected, cap set up.
My internet didn't fucking drop off. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like,
That's what he's making sure.
All is well.
well, I would have fucking said something. I would have noticed if the internet died. I'm so glad I stopped to have that conversation right now.
I'm not sure.
Fuck. Okay. Wagyu beef, that dude, he might even be a little taller than 5'8", 5'9". I don't know. But he's so goddamn big that it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Like, his fucking shoulders are like this wide. Like, he's a big fucking dude. He's got a calf that's like, that's a fucking full-grown bull. And
Down $10.
I don't know if he should use a riser or not. Like, if he's that tall.
Yeah.
A riser is a weird thing. Like, has that always been used in arm wrestling, or is this like a newer thing?
You know what I think is more useful than a riser for arm wrestling?
Being taller.
Viagra. Dude, if you can lock a boner in underneath that table, you've got a real good fulcrum to pry off. It's painful, but
That's
worth
creative.
it.
Get
That's
a little
creative.
splinter in the bottom of the table.
Well, fuck, just borrow Jenny's fucking pagan strap on. You'll see.
Oh heavens!
So,
Yeah, you just gotta get a rigging. So it's like all hooked up, like, you know, when you're deep sea fishing, you got that riggings for the fishing pole. I'm telling you, you can really get some fucking arch in there.
Captain
Yeah.
Obvious says that Italia doesn't even use a riser, and he's also coming for you, Beer Man, in 2024.
Paul Italia only uses a riser to go down on his old lady.
You mean to go up?
Yeah, he's got to go up on her. That's look, Brandon Allen, that was a very rude thing for you to say. Paul is a frequent guest,
You said.
and I don't appreciate you making fun of my guests.
Paul's my buddy.
Have a shot. That was rude.
I already put it back.
Oh,
Fucking
man.
Get ready to wrap
Brent.
up. Just waiting for the wife to walk downstairs, and then I'm gonna wrap it up here, boys.
Well, Brandon's drinking water, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's a fucking holiday season. You can't fucking take a night off to drink with your buddy.
Every single fucking time I come on this show.
Oh, no.
Well, it's just you
You want me to-
always show me that
you
you
want me to
start
stay here
drinking
and
and
get
then you
abused
suck
by
at it. You're
you?
like, uh-oh, I'm getting all silly. I gotta
I'm
go to
gonna
bed.
sit here and get drunk and get abused by you.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe if you weren't such a dickhead, maybe he'd stay longer, Beer Man.
Yeah,
Uh.
please stay so he
If I
takes out-
wasn't
takes
such a
out less of
dickhead,
his
he
angst
wouldn't be
upon
on the
me.
show in the first place.
Well, that's true, too.
Better not touch it.
If I wasn't such a giant dickhead, he would have never even heard my name.
All right, boys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you for having me on, Beer Man. Nice
Of
talking
course
to
you
you, Roy.
did. Okay, at
David
least
Phone.
do 5 shots back
Good night,
to
Brandon.
back before you leave.
Hey,
I will.
Frenchie.
I will. I'll do it off camera. All right, guys.
Pussy.
All right,
Jenny,
January
have a
6th,
shot
let's
for
go
us, because you married a bitch.
What?
do it.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Oh,
Nice final statement. Wow. So
Yeah,
you,
see,
how
now
you doing?
that's why he's not Armed Gods material.
So how's your training coming for the crush of the John? Oh,
What?
secrets? Secrets? You're gonna secretly okay. No, well, I don't want to ask anything about your secret training for crushing John.
Actually,
Yeah. You got all
I'm
the
gonna
train.
get it.
I got all the training I fucking need.
Man, I am doing a lot of reps, especially over the holidays.
Man, well,
Like my
that's the main
pronator,
thing
my
is
bicep, everything starts drinking.
consistency, eh? Consistency, man. Consistency is the key, eh?
I actually woke up this morning and while
I
trying
did
not to
too.
puke, I realized I've got a bicep cramp. And I'm not sure if it's from overexertion or dehydration.
Oh wow.
Dehydration.
Yeah, it's like that.
I mean, probably. Yeah.
That can happen.
But like I said, new year, new me.
Mhm.
I'm gonna start buying like the 48 packs of beers instead of 24. So I gotta lift heavier cases for routine training.
Well,
Also
just buy
means
it.
I've got to drink more, otherwise I can't go to bed with a case half empty,
Switch to
right?
the Sparkle Puff. Then
Because I
you're
can't
buying.
carry enough of those.
Well,
David, there's no way I
two-
could drink 48 of those in a night. Like 48 beers.
Well, no, that's why I'm
It's
saying
fucking
just
tough to
you
drink
only need it.
48 beers
You only need
routinely.
a 2 for.
It
You'll
is.
only need a 2 for. I'd like to see you drink fucking 12.
I have.
Yeah.
Have you done
Sucked.
12 Sparkle Puff in one night?
Yeah, it was fucking horrible.
Yeah. Yeah. He
Yeah, I
got
don't think
fucked
I
up.
have, man. That'll you
The
probably
problem
want
with
to
drinking 12 Sparkle Puffs
need a fucking
is not
IV in the
drinking
morning.
12 Sparkle Puffs. It's pacing out 12 Sparkle Puffs.
Yeah, and you need to rehydrate too, and because that shit, man, 7 of them will do anybody. Like fuck. I
Yeah,
don't care who
yeah.
you are.
And then I'm dehydrated, but I prefer
Yeah.
to rehydrate with beer. And Sparkle Puff is not
Oh,
the
you-
beer of choice for that.
Not
but
for
I do it anyway.
rehydration. No, you rehydrate with your bush and your stuff like that.
If I really needed to rehydrate, it'd probably go with like Coors Light.
Yeah. Okay.
Water.
Coors
Fucking water.
Light is the
Well,
equivalent of having
water's-
sex in a
water's
canoe.
good,
That is
but
fucking near water.
Water's good, but you know it's a little bit expensive. But one of the best hydrators I've seen is fucking coconut water. I mean, I think that was even given to people in an emergency as an IV way back when.
Why wouldn't you use like Pedialyte or something?
Oh, well, rehydration for Pedialyte, that's what it's meant for. Yeah, but I mean, but coconut water is a lot more natural and it's fucking, well, it's good for you.
You're just drinking coconut pee.
Coconut pea, yeah, seed juice. Yeah, well, yeah, geez. That's an interesting perspective.
Yeah, it's definitely pee.
It's not pea. Seeds
You know what
don't
the
have
difference between a chickpea and a garba bean is?
Garbanzo bean.
garbanzo bean.
Well, yeah, short
I
form.
do.
Aren't they the same?
I've
Yeah.
never had a garbanzo bean on my face.
Oh.
Put on 10.
Oh, I
Fucking
thought I had.
Shut up, beer
Oh,
man. We don't
oh,
want to hear your
shit.
dad jokes.
I forgot to look up dad jokes for Roy. I was gonna look up a dad joke for Roy. I mean, you've all heard the muffin one. I don't have a lot of jokes, man. Dad jokes,
I'm
but
very, very glad your memory's shit.
me too.
So I actually had a run-in
Ah,
with a fucking chickpea recently.
what was her name?
Not the time, David. I'm trying to
Okay.
be serious.
Oh,
Okay. So
Yeah.
big Christmas dinner at my dad's house. There's like fucking 40 kids there, like the big spread with all the, fucking snack trays. And like they got the meats and the veggies and the fruits and the whatever. And I wasn't paying much attention, but like I'm trying to be a better person. So I grabbed a piece of broccoli. Last time we'll ever fucking do this. The broccoli was right next to the dip. And I just assumed it was like a sour cream based dip with fucking mixings or fucking
yeah. Uh-oh.
some type of powder mixed into it, whatever. And I
Uh-oh.
ate it and didn't think anything of it. And then all of a sudden, holy fuck, the back of my head's itchy. Well, I'm sweating, I'm wearing a hat, whatever. I took my hat off. And then my whole body's itchy. And then my throat starts closing and I can't fucking breathe. And I'm like, is that fucking hummus as the dip?
Oh,
Fuck's
you're
sakes.
you're allergic to chickpeas, man?
Well, I mean, it depends on where they're peeing.
No, that's a
I mean, I wouldn't drink it, you fucking weirdo.
well, I don't I drink coconut water, but that's not
I'm
the
allergic to
same
hummus.
as
I know
chickpea.
that.
Chickpeas.
I'm definitely allergic to hummus. I don't know about chickpea, but
Well,
I
it
am
could-
allergic to hummus.
Well, chickpeas usually have what? Like, or sorry, hummus usually has like, well, garlic, lemon, chickpeas, and tahini. Are you allergic to sunflower seeds? Or sorry, sesame seeds or anything? No, you don't know.
I don't think so.
But that night, something fucked you up, and it was that dip.
So it's
Uh,
3 times in a row that I've ingested hummus and had anaphylactic reactions.
Well,
that's weird.
Yep.
yeah.
But you don't. Do you have any other food allergies that could compare?
Shellfish.
Take a shot.
Oh fuck. Well, that's it. They washed all the chickpeas in fucking crab juice before they. No, they didn't. Never mind.
So I've come to find out, and don't ask me because it's a terrible story, but having genital crabs is
What?
not
Nice
the same as
segue.
shellfish.
Nice
I can
segue.
go down on chicks that have crabs just fucking fine.
Yeah, but how many of those crabs can you chomp down though?
Well, it
Other than
only
the
takes
ones that
one.
are, other than the ones that just are living in your beard now.
I know, and I look. We posted signs where they're not allowed to enter into the orifice of the oral because I'm allergic. But yeah,
Hmm.
turns out didn't need to.
What is he doing? Anyway, never mind.
I'm pretty sure he's masturbating in the closet.
Probably is going off into the darkness.
Right.
Who's you have somebody talking in the background, Evan?
Oh yeah, I got lots of people talking in the background.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't you?
I've heard of people. No, I got nobody, man.
Oh,
I
I
got
got some buddies here. Like, I mean,
I
I'm
got a
over at my
cat.
buddy's house doing the show tonight because like I'm in the
Oh,
middle of a fucking 3-day bender. I'm drunk as fuck.
oh, okay. Oh,
And
you know,
we're
oh
planning
yeah,
on fucking being degenerates and gambling and drinking
I never got in.
outside
I never got into
of the
gambling.
show. And what kind of charger do you need?
Yeah.
Type C?
Hey, Grizzy, cat's back. That's really
So,
weird. She usually there's her tail. She usually doesn't show up whenever I'm on camera, but
well,
she's
no,
been
it's because Roy is usually here. And obviously she's
now that
afraid
he's
of me.
gone, she feels more comfortable because
Yeah.
it's just you and I, and in a more relaxing atmosphere.
Yeah, so she's like, hey, here's my tail.
Hey, Grizz, come here.
I think
wanna
she
see-
just wants you to look at her asshole.
I
Because
think
that's what cats
she
do.
wants you to look at her ass. I think I'd like to show you
I
her
can't see it.
face.
All I see is the tail. But
I know.
cats are fucking dickheads like that. If they like you, they're like, hey, let me jump up on your lap and
That
put my tail in the air so you can look directly into my fucking asshole.
what is that like?
It's like, hey,
Are you
dad, I just wiped my own ass. See, it's clean.
Well, I think in some, I guess, I don't know how to explain that. I don't yeah, male cats do that too, don't they? They just, yeah, here, look at this. They just turn
Yeah,
away and
everybody
they just
look at my asshole.
stand there and look at my fucking gaper. Like,
Notice how Roy's back, cat's gone.
no, the cat's here. Grizzy, stay.
Well, we
stay.
can't see it on the camera anymore. Do you know why? Because Roy's back. And all cats know that the only pussy Roy gets is from cats.
This is Grizabella, and she doesn't like cameras. Look into the camera, Grizzy. She doesn't know that there's a camera there. Here, look over here.
She's fixing to murder you.
There's my baby. There's Grizabella. Okay, go run away. Oh, she's not running away. That's weird. I thought that picking her up would be traumatic and that she'd run away.
Like,
She's plotting your destruction.
She's yeah. If I were dead, I'm sure she'd start eating me. No, but like she was a wild cat. She chose me. Like pretty much when I first moved in here, I had another cat at the time, but yeah, she showed up and chose me. But she's still kind of almost semi-feral. Like she's very jumpy and stuff, and doesn't like being picked up at all, which is weird. But she loves whatever. But she, when I'm sitting here watching a movie or whatever, it's like she'll sit on my lap. Like I'll put a blanket over my legs and she'll sit on my lap for hours. But it's weird. I got to put my left arm down so she can like use my arm as a pillow. But then I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like obliged not to move. And it's kind of annoying. So I got to rearrange, got to bring the smokes over here and grab a can to put the ashes in. And It's like it's kind of an inconvenience, but I love it at the same time because she's like, well, at least I got somebody to hang out with.
Yeah, cats live in their own world.
They sure do, and they're not the same kind of I love you family member like a dog. Like dogs, just you could almost beat a dog and they still fucking want to impress you and be your best friend.
Well, dogs definitely love you more than women. And if you
They're
don't
more
believe me,
they're
take
more
your dog,
loyal, yeah. They're more loyal.
lock it in the trunk, drive around all day, come home, let the dog out. Do the same thing to a woman.
Yeah.
See which one is happy to see you when you let them out.
I know. I've heard of that situation before. Yeah, it's obvious. There's only one answer to that.
I've actually done that.
You have. You've put a woman in your trunk?
Allegedly.
Was she still
Fuck,
alive?
Roy, you're the lawyer here.
Was she still alive?
Yeah. She was alive. She was not real happy to see me when I let her out. Not like a dog.
You've really put a woman in a trunk, and how long was she in there?
Oh,
Allegedly.
only about 150 miles on the interstate.
Oh, that's
Now,
not bad. Fuck.
You could take a
wow.
nap, especially if you breathe the carbon
She
monoxide
probably
off
wasn't
the
even
muffler.
scared till she saw the fucking dungeon full of fucking whips and chains and shit.
That's a hell of a story, Roy. I don't think I'll ever look at you the same way again.
As long as it wasn't on your way to fucking see me, it's probably fine. That's it, Roy. You're banned again.
Oh no, no. Oh. So I sent Big B the link and Cobra.
I like Big B.
Yeah, I haven't talked to Big B in a while. I haven't barely left the house ever, man, in the past while. It's gotten worse. It's gotten
You know what I
worse.
found out today? Well,
Uh-oh.
not today, but I mean, like 3 days ago, but I haven't slept since. So same thing. Um, my little brother has been accidentally chloroforming himself for like 2 years.
Chloroforming. Where's he getting the chloroform?
Accidentally?
And
Right.
yeah, accidentally.
So, look, he's a
Questions
fucking train
arise.
wreck. He gets fucked up and he doesn't like to stop drinking. I understand that problem. But his wife, years ago, decided I need a way, like, I need an off switch, right? Like, where's the off switch? How do we just fucking turn it off?
Chloroform.
Time to bed. Right. So she ordered a fucking, like, cheap ass, right? It's a better deal if you buy in bulk. So she ordered this giant fucking jug of chloroform and she just kept refilling a little perfume bottle of hers.
Was she sprayed in his face?
So when it was time, a couple of sprays of the perfume, put it to sleep. Okay, that's it. Time to bed.
Wow.
You know, it's like when your brain won't fucking take care of you yourself, like that's how you get knocked out, right? That's your brain taking over, saying, you know what? You're a fucking idiot. We're not letting you have control anymore. Nap time. So she gave herself her own off switch. Brett
Interesting.
thought he thought it was fucking cologne. So he's been spraying this cologne like for years. And now you can't even chloroform the motherfucker.
Oh, he grew like a resistance to it?
Yeah. Like it
That's
does
different.
not work anymore. And
That's
if you
different.
get too close when he's dressed up to go out, nope, sorry about your luck. You're not going anywhere for a bit.
Wow. That was funny. What was it back in the 70s or the 80s? Like the biggest thing for some stealthy bad guy to do is to, they'd come out with a cloth and it had and they'd put a cloth around the person's face and it was obvious they were being chloroformed. They don't do
Yeah,
that
how much
anymore
better is it whenever it's already there? All you gotta do
movies.
is walk over to somebody.
Oh, so you have a natural scent coming off you that fucking puts people to sleep?
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, I didn't know this was even possible, but it's happened.
Yeah, that's really different. Well, isn't it
Okay,
interesting?
so
Isn't it
every single
interesting
joke I want
how
to make from here, because I never
almost
actually thought about it while drinking, which is what I do my best thinking.
did you mow your lawn
Um,
today? Like it's all green out there, fucking pretty much.
Terrible things to say.
You got some terrible
Terrible
things.
things. You can go with that.
About what?
Here.
My brother wearing chloroform as clone.
Yeah, that's pretty weird, man.
Well, the best part is it's a fucking true story. So every single joke I want to make about it right now is like it hits too close to home.
Mm.
Well, I'm not afraid of my little brother, but I don't necessarily want to get into a fucking altercation with the guy either. Like,
Mm.
it's fucking terrifying.
Oh, your brother's what's his name?
Duckfoot.
Duckfoot. Is he scarier than you or something?
David, are you not aware that I'm the runt of my family?
I am now.
I got 4 brothers, and all of them are bigger than me.
And you're the 5th, and wow.
Well, I'm the
And
second oldest, but
second oldest, but you're the like one of the smaller ones?
well, I'm
You?
definitely the shortest.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I topped out at 5'11" and 7/8. So I mean, I just say 6 foot. It's fucking easier because
Well,
people in
yeah, me
fractions
too.
are like
Me
trying
too.
to
I'm like,
explain to somebody like almost all of the tickies.
You're-
It's easier to just say 6 foot because fuck it, I'm 6 foot. One brother is actually 6 foot, and the rest are clearly taller.
okay.
Yeah,
Well,
2.5 inches is the next closest gap.
so did you have to develop like a really tough exterior just to live amongst this army of big guys?
No, so I got beat
Because
up
that you get a high
when I was
5
like a little
brothers.
kid,
You get a
and I
hierarchy when you
decided
got
I
5
don't
fucking
like
brothers,
getting
man.
beat up because like it fucking hurts. I don't know if I'm just like weird or if it's another allergy that I have, but I think I'm allergic to pain.
Yeah, I don't
It
blame
fucking
you.
hurts. Like
No,
it fucking hurts me. I don't like pain. It ain't fun at all. Fuck
No.
it.
So you
So
that's why you developed into
I
having such
learned
a
as I got
magnetic and
older that
wonderful attitude and
I
personality.
would rather be the hammer than the nail. So
Yeah.
I just learned how to be that. And now it doesn't
Oh.
hurt as much. Right? Like if you don't get beat up, it doesn't hurt.
So what did you do to avoid getting beaten up? Did you do the
Beat
beating
them
up?
up first.
You just you beat them up first. So you didn't
Yeah. I learned how to
choose-
be the hammer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought. You had to develop a toughness just to survive amongst 5 men growing up. Well, 6
No,
including dad.
I was never able to actually develop a pain tolerance. And look, my brothers tried to make me develop
Well,
that. It
well,
just
that's what
wasn't
I'm
in the
trying to.
cards. So
That's
what
what
I
I'm trying
did
to dig
was I
out.
just learned how to punch really hard first.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that's what
Also,
I'm trying.
people
That's what
aren't
I'm
really
trying to.
able to punch hard from their back. And the Gracies fucked everything up because now you get fucking choked when you're fucking put them on their back, and that's bullshit.
Yeah, that Devon's
anyways.
Forum. Yeah, Devon's Forum and a bunch of the other regulars. We were watching Hoist Gracie and what was his name? Shamrock fight. Just a big fucking hugging match.
Royce
First or
Racy?
second one?
Hoist Gracie and
Yeah,
Ken
the first or second one.
Ken Shamrock. Oh, I think the second one was the big hugging match. The first one, I think he actually hurt Hoist Gracie, I think.
No, the first one.
Or do I have it
tried to take him
backwards?
down. Fucking Ted was like, "Yeah, fuck it, let's do that." And then all of a sudden, he got bulldog choked. It was fucking pretty shit.
Hmm.
But the second one was like really fucking boring. I mean,
Yeah.
even for a guy that appreciates watching fights.
Yeah, I think that's the one we watched
Yeah.
was the second one. And I'm like, this is fucking just dumb. It's just dumb.
Yeah.
It's
So
fucking
all my
dumb.
brothers are tougher than me, like by
Okay.
a lot. I have the lowest pain tolerance of my family for sure, and I'm the shortest. Kind of got fucked twice,
Hmm.
and then yeah.
Well, that can't be easy, man. I'd love to sit back and get drunk and listen to some stories sometime about all the shit that you and your brothers went through. I'd love to hear some stories.
No, I refuse to talk about my brothers being bigger and stronger and tougher than me.
No, but I want to hear the good stories
Yeah,
of
we'll do
when,
it.
when you did something successful or, defended yourself or whatever. I want to hear the good stories, man.
Well, here's the honest truth. I haven't had to fight any of my brothers since I learned how to fight. They realized that they don't want to do it.
Good, good, because you did do you
Yeah,
do
because they're all
jujitsu.
pussies. They're all pussies.
And they're all
Fucking
listening.
bullies, right? Of fucking picking on the fucking fat kids. One thing. Oh, motherfucker wants to punch back now. Yeah, not for me.
Connor Sale.
Connor!
Connor
Oh my
Sale in the
God.
house.
So,
Hey,
out of
Dad.
all of my kids, this is the oldest. He's also the biggest pussy.
Hey.
But the rest of my kids can all grow a beard, including
Hey,
my
I-
daughter.
I-
That's only 13.
I can grow an.
And not like a
Connor's
full beard like me, but
Head hair.
fucking better than yours.
Connor's only 12 years old. Give him a break.
Give me a fucking chance, man.
He's
I
drinking
only
milk.
met you. I only met you
Look, it
last.
was a long time since I visited Scotland and fucking paid that bar wench the $2.
Connor,
But
did I give you a sparkle?
I'm pretty
puff?
sure it was like 19, 20 years ago.
I took a sparkle puff home.
Maybe
yeah,
even
yeah,
22.
Oh,
out
did
my
you?
asshole.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
I was drinking Sparkle Puff since before the Flying Monkeys ever happened.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was.
No,
Yeah.
they're the ones that invented it. You're
No, I
lying.
invented it. I just gave them my recipe.
Okay, I don't have any data to support or deny
You
that.
don't need it. All I'm telling you is, look, I was in Nam with those guys, and they stole my recipe the first time I died.
They were younger
Sparkle
than me.
puff's
When
actually just Evan's ejaculate. Like
Man,
it's
I
a
fucking
mixture of
died in
ejaculate and
Nam
blood.
twice. The first time I drowned. Don't ever drown in a fucking swamp. It's fucking terrible. It's really thick.
bogs are worse.
And when I died drowning in that swamp, they extracted all of my ball juice, and now David Tone drinks it regularly.
Well, a man's got to do what a man's got to do.
How's,
Look, I'll
how's,
give you a
your,
good deal if you want it fresh from the
alcohol.
source, Dave.
how's,
You
how's your
sick
training going?
Fuck! I
I'll
don't
be
want to
right
ever
back.
hear you talk like that again.
How's your training going, Connor? Are you you getting strong?
It's going good. It's going good.
Oh
This
wow,
is
what's that? Is that a rum?
not much
Is that a
training.
rum? Is that a
not
rum,
much
Connor?
training today. Oh, it's
Whiskey.
Bourbon.
Oh, bourbon.
Are you,
I'm sick as fuck, so I've drank a lot.
Oh well,
of it.
bourbon will do it. Bourbon, yeah, like you know, the best thing to do when you're sick is to just fucking get drunk, because then you're sick, but you don't give a fuck. You'll feel worse the next day, but then just fucking keep drinking. Because the way I see it, like I haven't been sick in ages. I think what was it? A couple of years ago, I think I caught COVID. I think like I had a sniffle for like a week. It was the weakest cold I ever had. And but then after that, like I've been, despite the fact that I smoke and drink all the time, I haven't had a cold at all, like nothing at all. And I wonder sometimes if it's because of the cannabis, because it keeps you healthy, I think. And also, I wonder if a person is an alcoholic, I wonder if your body is such a unappealing environment for these pathogens. Like what bug in its right mind would want to live in this environment? It's a hostile environment for a bug.
Yeah, apparently they're all living in Evan, so like he's got them all. He's just taking up all the cannabis sicknesses. Yeah, Roy, training's going pretty damn non-existent for the past few months. I haven't done
Just
anything
taking a break,
before
taking a
Canada.
break.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the
Elbows
weather?
my-
Hey, Merry
fucked up.
Christmas, by the way, and all that stuff.
Oh,
Merry
thank
Christmas
you.
and
Merry
happy
Christmas to
holidays and
you.
all that. Got to all you and yours and the ones you love. How's the weather there today where you live?
Scotland is cold and grey 364 days of the year.
But today, is it below freezing or above freezing?
It was freezing when I left work, so yeah, it's probably about -5 right now.
Okay. I don't even know what it is right now, but we've had like a green Christmas. Everything's melted. We don't, I can't even find any snow.
No,
Well,
we got snow.
A little bit, but what, you got some in Pembroke?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I understand. That
No,
wasn't
It was snow.
that
on
was
yesterday.
my pee break.
Well, that was fucking rude to call me out like that. So
Sorry.
you still have snow. It's raining now, but there's still snow on the ground, all the roofs, all the lawns.
Yeah,
There's no grass.
I got grass everywhere. Like my whole property, everything's green,
Right,
man.
grass.
Oh well, that's just on either. That's on all sides of me. I'm surrounded by cannabis. It is
No,
my
we're covered. The grass is
foundation.
still all covered in snow here. I should wake up
Really?
to no
Oh.
snow. Yeah.
Fuck, man. Well, I should
Look,
have
I'm a
walked
few hours north of you, bud.
Pembroke. Well, you're west north. Like you're hardly.
Northwest,
Well, he's west north.
northwest.
West northwest.
He's mostly or
David,
he's
west
mostly
northwest.
west.
West
West
northwest.
north. Okay, thank you. That sounds
yeah.
better. Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
better.
You don't ever say I'm west north. It's northwest.
West northwest. Yeah.
Right.
Well,
So
you people,
when you
but
get into
like
that other
Pedwell,
quadrant, it's west northwest, not west north.
and there is
What are you, a
do
fucking
have
Kardashian?
you do
Fucking
have a different
what's your
kind of
kid's name? West north. We ran out of fucking. We had
you
too
do
many
have a
kids.
different there is a different geological structure out there, so that like the topography changes the way the wind uh um um uh the wind moves around and what
Is
am I
it
gonna
really odd that
convection
would rather have sex with Connor's ugly mother again than listen to you?
wow.
Like when you said topography, I just got a fucking raging boner that's really fucking half limp. And like the only hole I could actually remember
waiting
putting
for
in
another
that would
little-
fit was
just waiting
Connor's
for-
mother's gaping fucking.
Wow.
Like you realize, Connor, that I had to like put it in and then like just smack it around until I got off.
she's really improved since you left. Like she's
Your
got
mother
so much better.
could still give birth to you without noticing, like to this day.
Wow, what utter
She's
disrespect.
really improved.
When's the last time you had your mother? How do you know?
My mother's dead.
Ever since I got famous, she keeps calling me like, "Where's my fucking alimony?"
I'm keeping this family afloat, Evan. Don't you worry.
I'm not worried, Connor. I am not worried. I give just as many fucks today as I did 3 years ago. Like none.
Which was none then. And
Yeah. I mean, had I not ever met you, I wouldn't even know that you guys made it. I have kept in zero touch.
What?
God, I wish we didn't.
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're suggesting that Connor Sale is your son.
Right.
Oh, isn't that something? I just can't believe that.
It's not actually a suggestion, and I would have still called him a liar, but the last time I called him a liar, he pulled out the paternity test, and it's like, oh, fuck.
Oh, now we got the truth. Oh, and in comes Cobra Rhodes.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Turn on your camera, you miscreant.
Yeah, but Connor wins arm wrestling matches though. So how you explain
Is this the
that?
first
Yeah,
time we've
yes,
had
he does.
Connor Sale and Cobra Rhodes in the chat at the same time?
Well, we can let them talk for a second, I guess.
Connor, you better earn that moniker.
Well,
Hey,
you know what? I was
No son of mine if you're polite, you bitch.
I was actually
I'm a
well, I
nice
didn't know
guy.
I didn't
Yeah.
know Connor Sale. I didn't really know him, but I mean I saw him on videos and stuff so when I showed up at Valhalla 2, the first person, like I parked my car and the first person that I rolled down my window, the first person I see is Connor Sale, and he addressed me by name. He knew exactly who I was. And that made me feel
Yeah, that's the kind of simp that Connor is.
well, the
A
fact that he
polite
recognized
young man.
Like
recognized
anything he can do to
recognized me.
try to make it seem like he has personal contact with dad, he
And,
tries.
and
Like
although I love
he got
Daniel,
real fucked up with the daddy issues, so he
Wow.
knows all of my fucking guests by name. Guaranteed, he knows your middle name and SIN number. Like he's a fucking weirdo. That's why I don't talk to him.
This shirt's awesome, by the way.
well, I think I've said many times what my initials were. I said my initials were
I meant to wear that on the show.
DMT. And I think some other
I
people have
forgot I'm still wearing my fucking
Roy knows.
good shirt.
Yes, I do.
Connor, you motherfucker, you.
Well, I'm actually Connor's
Hello,
motherfucker, but
son.
whatever.
Wait a
Hello,
minute, beer
son. How
man.
are you?
You can't do that on YouTube. That's showing off your boobs.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to go put mine on. I'm going to go put mine on then. How about that? How about them apples? Oh, fuck. I might as well. We got to have 3. Just a minute. I'll be right back.
You gotta do it.
Now, Cobra,
Hey.
being face to face with my illegitimate denied love child, Connor, does that
What
like
up?
bring back
Oh,
some
what up,
bad
baby?
hurty feelings? Like,
Here's
did
my
he touch
food.
you in the no-no place?
Got you in the no place.
Shut up, Uncle.
Like, he changed his nickname from the cunt to the mongoose with
Where
how
did I
badly
put
he
it?
destroyed that Cobra.
Where in the Jesus fuck did I put that thing?
Evan,
I mean,
grown man.
look, I don't want to get too hard on you, Cobra, because at least you didn't do what Alan Ford did. But
Well, Alan's a loser. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
I'm fucking.
I mean, you lost, but Alan's a loser.
I've never lost.
He fucking whooped your ass real bad.
Fuck,
I've
where
been
did I put
beat.
that thing, man?
Connor actually pulled me aside and said, Dad, I know you're
Take it
never
easy on-
gonna be impressed with me and I'll never do enough to make you love me. But I was actually felt really bad for Cobra, like, Jesus Christ.
Arm bet. That's not it.
What happened to him? I told him it's the Steel Dragon, bud.
I'm God's baby. Shit happens. Connor's a beast.
Damn, where did I put that?
You
fucking
realize that
shirt,
Connor
man?
didn't sleep for 3 fucking days because I was there drinking with him, all of them.
I
Where'd
get
put
it.
that shirt?
You know who I was with. How well did I sleep? But it didn't matter. Connor was meant to win that day.
Yeah, you made sure of it when you showed up like an absolute bag of shit.
I'm just gonna soak this up. Yeah, everyone else talk about me. Everyone else. Yeah. The main
Okay,
event.
I get it, Connor. See, this is why I won't actually claim you as an actual son. That's why you're the illegitimate son that I don't want. Because
Yeah, but
you claim to be a cunt, but you get a chance to talk your shit and you won't. So now I got to do it. Look, just because I'm talking shit on Cobra for you doesn't mean I have any love or respect for you. It's just I really like shitting on Cobra.
Hey, I didn't call me.
Where'd I put that fucking shirt, man? Oh,
Everyone
there it
else
is.
does.
There it is. Found it.
Cobra, do you think you could do better against Connor if you were to do the match left-handed?
Oh, definitely. With a smoke.
Definitely.
What about an acting contest? Now, I have never seen Connor try to act, but I'm pretty
Hands
sure
down.
he would
Hands
still
down.
win because I've seen
Hand the Oscar to him. Hand the Oscar to him right now. Golden Globe as well. Connor Sales, the fucking man. Anybody doubts my word, they can hug my nut.
You have lost 3 parts to Robert Downey
Won't
Jr.
that be nice?
Oh my god. I'm getting hot
Cuddle.
and bothered here.
Like my tummy rub at the same time. Rub my tummy. Like, it relaxes me.
So, like, is there going to be a rematch between you and Connor?
Oh God, no.
Oh no.
Well, that
No, we-
sucks.
I know I
Besides
can
that.
run faster scared than he can mad. I'm just gonna suck it. That's what I'll do. Hit him with something hard.
Oh no. We don't
Not
need
his
we don't
mother's
need that kind of
fucking
match.
gaping hole.
Don't need that kind of match. And stop with
No.
my mother's hole, please. We don't need another
Jeez,
one.
Connor, I am
Yeah, Connor.
positive we could shove you right back up there.
Connor, I'll meet you at
Try.
the keg.
Well, she wouldn't even wake up.
Oh yeah, well Cobra, yeah, like you guys might be the similar or the same weight class, eh? Excuse me.
Every weight class. I'm
They
every
arm
weight.
wrestled at Arm Gods, so yes. Yes, they are.
David, keep up. We arm wrestled.
Oh fuck.
DMT indeed.
He wiped the floor with me like the Turk did.
Wow, sorry
You don't-
about that.
did you-
I
not see that,
forgot.
David?
I forgot.
I think it was actually the most one-sided match of the day.
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
It's actually
I think
it might be the worst match of Connor's career I've ever seen.
yeah, it was pretty quick. Like
Yeah.
I can't.
Our
Oh,
Bears
I'm
didn't
a
even
nice
get
guy.
warm. Our Bears didn't even get warm. We just got it over with. Right back
Yeah.
belly to the bar, son.
Cobra
that
felt that
Olympian-
first round, and he was like, "You know what? Fuck it. Let's go get drunk."
Yeah.
At least if I just walk over to the bar right now, Cobra got smashed so hard in the first round. He's like, "Fuck it. Kid wins. Let's get drunk." Right? And then the rest of the fucking event went, and Cobra gets to hold his head high because we can all still make fun of Alan Ford.
Oh yeah, what a loser.
What a fucking
Anyway.
loser.
Do you know, Cobra, that I had to listen to Alan Ford cry about how you treated him for like 3 fucking days?
I
We're
know.
still not friends because I'm not over the way I had to listen to him cry.
Well,
Ever since.
I just feel bad for his wife. I mean, she settled.
No, she deserved it.
Yeah, I don't know her evil angles, but
No, she
definitely
deserves it.
settled.
She deserves all of that.
I don't like my girl. My girl really settled. Oh my god.
Yeah, but she's. So I don't want to talk bad about your girl because I love her. She's a sweetheart, right? I mean, she'll drink shots like a motherfucker. I've seen that too.
Woo.
But
You want
honestly,
the one
Cobra, normally I would look down on somebody to take advantage of the scenario like that, but she doesn't know that she settled.
Mm,
I got her mental masturbation. I got her screwed.
mm.
Like she's really bad at math. She doesn't understand that
No, she
fucking like
understands.
nines don't deserve
Metric.
4s, right?
Metric
Like she's just
and
bad
English.
at fucking math.
Oh no, she understands her centimeters and inches, baby.
Girth
She
and
knows
length.
every fucking half inch. Listen,
So like cats measure from the asshole out, and if I measure from the asshole, like I'm putting up respectable averages.
In the scientific world, they call that snout vent length because tail is
Excuse me.
different. They
Yeah,
call
I
that
don't think that's a
overall
real
length.
thing, David.
speaking of that kitty cat, how's your mom, Evan? Since you brought up cat, how's mom's doing? How was Los
Look at that
Huevos?
chat.
She's actually not doing very well at all.
Tell her to call me.
Yeah,
it's
muscle
probably not
like
gonna happen.
coconut water is perfect for post training. Yeah.
Yeah, send her some coconut water. She'll do better.
Yeah, somebody could probably hook it to her IV.
Where is she? What hospital? Instant message me. I'll send some flowers. I love her.
Yeah, me too. And she's a fucking saint. You know that I've heard my mother swear like 6 times in her life, and
Oh,
I'm
God.
seriously concerned I will never hear a 7th.
She cusses like a sailor, dude, especially when you pull it out. It's nuts. Like a fucking banshee. Listen,
No, she doesn't. Look, my mother, while pregnant, I think it was my brother James, she needed to get a fucking like root canal done because the tooth was so fucking bad. But because she was fucking 8 months pregnant, they were like, look, you got to deal with this, or and we'll do it once you have the baby, or
swallow the pain.
we'll
Swallow the
fucking do
pain.
the root
Just
canal,
swallow.
but you don't get any freezing. Like, we can't do it. You're pregnant.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, just do it. I would rather an hour of horrendous pain than a month of this.
She can go a whole weekend in pain, dude. It's nothing to it.
Apparently.
It's an easy day.
And during childbirth, 5 kids, no epidurals, no drugs.
Yeah, but she
And
needed a lot of drugs after your fucking ass was born.
Even,
It
well,
ruined
look,
everything.
my mom's a banker. She likes money. She understands money. She ain't never going to spend money on drugs unless
Hell
she
no.
can return and sell those drugs, right? Like,
She's not
she ain't
allowed
going
to
to ever
spend money.
fucking do her profits. So
She just should have sold you for drugs.
Oh my God! If anybody would have ever bought
We
me,
had to
she
rear
would
him
have.
up,
That's how
man.
she got involved with Cobra, and that's why I had to work those corners so
Good.
often.
Yeah,
Right?
send him to the P.
I
Diddy.
finally paid off Mom's debt, and I'm off the corner.
Super
What?
chat.
Mother David Tomes, why are you staring at the screen cross-eyed?
I'm not cross-eyed.
Super chat from David Tomes. Merry Christmas, Sparkle Puff Fund.
Do we share the?
I'm
super
gonna have to
chat?
start eating celery so I can refill.
Oh,
Evan,
yeah,
do we
celery
share the
will
super chat?
replenish
Split them
all
five
that
ways.
you need to be
The
replenished.
Sparkle Puff.
Roy,
Mm-hmm.
You want to
How's
shoot
mom?
you want to shoot huge friggin' ropey loads? Yeah, the night
Mom
before,
doing?
drink
Yeah,
like
that's
grab
how
a
you get
whole
She's
Sparkle
doing
Puff.
good.
grab a whole
Good.
stack of celery, juice it. Well, two of them. Drink all that. Drink two whole bundles
So
of
look, two
Dude.
things, David. You
Oh my
only
God.
need 2 sticks a day. 2 sticks a day will give you the same results as 8. Also, juicing it does not make it any better.
No, well, eating it will give you
It's the
the
only way
fiber
that
and
you can
shit too.
actually
Yeah,
make celery into
just
a
eat it. Yeah,
positive
you
calorie food
could
is by
just eat
juicing
it.
David, time out. 2 sticks a day, he says. This kid could juggle a dozen batons on a corner at once. Roy, I
Yeah,
want you
I'm
to make
fucking talented. Look, I don't fucking do anything that I'm not good at. So I would have never agreed to the corner work if I wasn't trying to show off.
Evan. This is Evan, king of the baby swallowers. Listen, I wish everyone happy holidays and all that.
Cobra, I wish you would fuck off.
I'm
Sorry.
about to. Tired pimp. Hey, no, Dave, I'm gonna enjoy hearing you a little bit more after this. Roy, you give mom a hug and a kiss. Hey, Connor, you're a fucking asshole. Beat an old pimp like
Love you too.
yeah, baby.
Just so you know, Cobra, I would
Evan.
like you to go get fucked. I hope Connor gets a chance to destroy you one more time. Also, I hope Connor turns into a real man and stops being a pussy.
Well, you are what you eat, Dick.
Me too.
I am
Me
a
too.
pussy.
Well, not what I hear.
Nice. Oh, he's gone. Did you kick him out or did he just cut out?
Mind your fucking business, David, or you're gonna find out.
Hey, now we got 4 guys. Oh no, we got 4 guys all wearing the same shirt. So the minimum requirement for joining the chat is wearing the same shirt. Well, that could limit. Okay, wait, no, that could limit.
Yeah. So here's the thing, David. I want to tell you that I love you and Merry Christmas, but I don't like lying while being heartfelt at the same time.
You don't love me anymore?
I don't mind lying, just not while trying to be heartfelt.
You don't love me anymore.
You don't get to make
Just say it.
rules
Just say it.
over who gets to come on the show.
No, I don't.
Look,
But I can
Connor
suggest.
Sale on the show.
I'm fucking
who's got
stoned
like an
and drunk.
IQ of 50 fucking 3. Not my fault. Mostly
Better
his
than
mother's
nothing.
genetics.
It's better than nothing.
I got fucking
Evan,
Roy
this
Baker.
is all your
who
fault.
We've made a fucking thing out of everybody wanting him to shut up. Like he is literally allowed on the show so that everybody gets to hear me to tell him to shut up. David, I feel bad for making fun of you for cancellation purposes. Like there's like new rules on the internet where I'm not allowed to make fun of people like you. So I would love to have any guest on the show that is not any of you. Otherwise, like, who am I supposed to talk to? Me?
That would be preferable. Yeah.
Well, it'd be a better show.
Yeah, if you were just sitting
Like
talking,
Cobra was like the only person that I could actually talk to. It's just because I like making fun of him. Because apparently Connor can't.
No, I'm a nice guy. I just deck on him on the.
Well, now that he's gone, do you have enough balls to say it? You're one of those guys that can only say it when he's not there.
No, I just fuck him up.
Seems
real
like
bad
the
on
kind of
table.
cunt you are.
Yeah, I talk mega shit about people behind their back. I'm scared of people.
Yeah.
Terrified. Ask Alan Fort's wife.
What?
Nice.
Wow.
I think maybe ruined her life that night. That was good.
Okay, so I don't want to get into any of that.
Yeah.
Because one of the 7 people watching the show might fucking text him like, "Hey, tune into this
No,
timestamp."
we got 50 people, buddy, but only 3 likes.
Alan was there
No,
too.
no,
Alan
no.
was there
Like,
too.
I've got a lot of fake accounts watching tuned in.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
hey, it shows like support or something. It looks like we're being watched and
Whoa, whoa,
appreciated.
whoa, whoa, whoa! The fuck is this, Captain Obvious?
Uh-oh. See, I have to switch.
Sorry.
I
It
have
was
to
meta.
switch
There's
screens. to
Captain
go back.
Obvious is like the only person talking because there's only 7 people actually in the chat. The other 43 are all me. But Captain Obvious talking a bunch, but Meta slipped one in there, and I thought it was Captain. Evan, what do you think about Barry Bourne being back on the scene? I didn't know that was a thing. Is that a real thing? Can we invite him to the show?
How come?
How do we do that?
Hey, why isn't
I would love to invite Barry Bourne.
Dude, who the fuck's that? Who are you talking about?
Oh my God, Connor, you will have so much fun with this guy.
You should invite You should invite Devin's forearm, but he won't show his face, so
Right.
that wouldn't.
Look, I've seen his face. You don't want it.
Oh, so that's why he doesn't do it. Okay.
Okay, so here's the thing. He has me blocked. There's no way I can send him
What?
yeah.
DF has you blocked?
No, Barry Bourne does.
Oh shit, sorry.
Is he on Facebook?
He used to be, and I know he's got me blocked on there. So I got drunk with BLM one night, and I had a little case of the fuck arounds.
Uh-oh.
And I was really enjoying pissing him off.
You like pissing people off. You get off on it.
Like
you get off on it.
It was pretty bad. And he lost his fucking shit, and I thought it was hilarious, which made me prompted to go harder on him. And I ended up with like 873 messages from the guy. And then he blocked me. But there was an awful lot of threats that would warrant felonies.
Wow. Well, that's not very nice.
Yeah, but who the fuck is he?
So Barry Bourne is this meth head fucking weeder that he got in arm wrestling telling everybody how strong he was and he sucks fucking cock.
Hold on, he was a world champion, Beer
Wow.
Man. He was a world champion.
Yeah, so he tells everybody he's a world champion, he's got the medals, but I mean, he could never show anybody the medals, and like, I mean, public records, you can fucking look up who won what years where, and his name's never on the fucking list. He's a complete fucking lunatic. His brain does not fucking work. And it's hilarious. And then he bet me $10,000 that he would beat me arm wrestling and knock me out and blah, 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 until it's time to do anything. He did box Dave Morocco, and I watched him hit the heavy bag, and he can punch that fucking bag pretty hard. Like I
gotta set mine up.
He can punch hard. But
if you're training on a heavy bag, would you train with wrist wraps or just train with bare arms to develop strength?
I would never hit a heavy bag.
Oh, okay. Really?
I mean, I would smash my shins into a heavy bag, but
yeah, I like elbows. I like and kicks.
Well, heavy bags are
shin
really
kicks.
canvassy, and they make me bleed.
Yeah. Unless you have protection, yeah, because they're fucking vinyl or leather, usually one of the two, and you don't
Well,
want
usually
anything
canvas.
scraping. You don't. Oh,
But-
canvas is the worst. That'll just scrape. If you're using
Yeah.
bare knuckles, yeah, you'll just skin your knuckles.
Look, I can't afford no vinyl or fucking leather heavy bags. What the fuck? If I could afford a fucking leather heavy bag, I could pay child support and Connor wouldn't be a broke ass bitch. Fucking laying on a fucking couch that's uncomfortable as fuck because it was bought in 1970 fucking two.
Hmm.
Which was before I ever met your
there's a
mother,
whole
so I
lot of
felt
F.
my fault
Whole
that
lot of
couch,
fucking
Connor.
F.
Dickhead.
Whole lot of fucking F. I was probably conceived on this fucking couch. Scumbag.
Is that
Look,
an old
how do
couch?
we get
that
Barry
an
Bourne
old-
on the show?
Is that an old couch?
Well,
What the fuck is
I could-
Barry Bourne? Is he a
I
meth
could send
head?
him
Is
a
that it?
message. I could send him a message on Facebook. I looked him up. Like, he obviously doesn't have me blocked, but
Oh.
I mean, I think it'd be pretty funny to make my Christmas pretty merry.
Fuck.
he's
So
probably
I'm
gonna
actually
be like,
not a mean-spirited person, and the thought of destroying somebody's holidays is not fun.
Ah!
But
I'm gonna have another little
fucking
piece.
crazy meth heads is always fun to fuck with, right?
Mushroom heads. I'm gonna have another little piece.
Oh, good God.
You ever tried having like an actual serving,
Yes.
or like, are you afraid?
No,
I've never tried having an actual
What?
serving.
You ever thought about like manning up and actually enjoying yourself for a night?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I once had way too much, and so
I don't
now I'm
think
trying.
there's a
I'm
real
trying-
thing.
I'm trying to
comes to
learn
having
how
way too
to
much.
do this microdosing thing, which is supposed to help my broken brain.
There's no such thing as having way too much mushrooms. It's like saying, I had sex with a really hot chick last night for 10 hours and it was way too much. Like,
Fuck yeah, 10 hours is way too much. Fuck.
then she wasn't hot enough.
I tried to turn myself inside out and
Fuck, man, I can only do so much, Fucking
Okay.
10 hours.
So,
Fuck
I mean,
that.
that's fair. That's like the one time the beer hand has ever talked during the show where I'm like, you know what? I do want to talk about that. I watched that dude. He probably ate like a quarter ounce of mushrooms. And he thought he was a snake. And he had to slither everywhere. And he tried to turn himself inside out. Have you ever watched a guy try to turn himself inside out?
Was there a knife involved?
He was
I
trying
think
to open his
somebody-
mouth so wide that he would just be like inverted and flip.
No, there was somebody
He
who
did it for like an
that
hour.
in
And then we had
Daniel's.
to like explain to him. It's like, dude, beer hand. What happens if you do turn yourself inside out? Then what? Like,
Well,
how do you get back?
You'd be inverted. You
Holy
can't.
fuck.
It is
I never thought about this.
unreversible. It's
That'd be-
non-reversible.
I'd be fucked up. Like, I'd never come back. I got to stop doing this.
You can
So he went
only
and
reverse
hid
yourself
in the
once.
bathroom. He climbed into the fucking cabinet under the sink in the bathroom so that the idea of turning himself inside out couldn't follow him.
Well,
And
he
he
was
slithered
pretty
the whole
messed
way
up,
there.
eh? And that was a quarter ounce.
Yeah, it was only 7 grams. That's it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I had a big experience once, and people have had more. A heroic dose is like 5 grams, so 7 grams is pretty impressive. Somebody
Oh.
shoved like 14 grams into my. I did a half ounce once, and
5
well,
grams is a heroic dose?
it considered to be, but it's not.
yes,
But it
Who
is
makes,
considered to
who
be.
makes these rules?
I don't know. Pussies,
Terrence McKenna.
Pussies. Fucking
Terrence
pussies.
McKenna.
I don't know.
I have no idea, but I don't like doing under heroic doses. I do not enjoy 1 or 2. It's not that fun. It makes your belly upset. And
Yeah,
then
it gives you
glowing and giggling. You yawn a lot, but you never really see anything fucked up. Like, if I want to get fucked up, I want to get fucked up. I don't eat mushrooms because I like the taste. I like getting fucked up. Right?
I'm trying
I don't
to
wanna
use
eat
it
less than
to
5 grams.
I'm trying
I
to
think
use it
that's a waste of time.
medicinally to fix my broken brain. So I'm using
That's
it
never going to happen.
microdosing. Well, I'm
Yeah, it's not
hoping
gonna
it
happen.
will.
Is
I'm
your
hoping
brain
it will
broken
happen.
because
So
you're
you
on the
can
Beer Man
put
podcast
off
every week?
bad
Good,
feelings.
good point, Connor.
You can eat a little
Yeah,
bit
your
every
brain
day, and it'll
probably would
just
be less
postpone.
broken if you didn't have to deal with this fucking piece of shit. Like your
I-
brain would not be. It would probably be all right.
Is
You have
it
to
gonna
talk to this
fix it
fucking
though,
guy.
David? Look, eating a gram a day can postpone the bad stuff, but it'll never fix it, right? You have to do it every day forever, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, fuck, who doesn't want to live in mushrooms? But I mean, why don't we just enjoy this and like, let's do a half ounce? Fuck it.
No, because I did that once and I thought I was gonna fucking die. Mind you, I was very hungover at the time and smoked a big, huge weed joint. I was in New York, out of my element, and hanging out with bikers and shit. And yeah, my cousin's husband, yeah, after I'm already fucking flying, he shoves another pile of. I mean, the stalks were huge, like and I ate
Huge
it, and
thing shoved into your mouth at a biker party. It was probably mushrooms. Got it.
it was mushroom stuff. Don't fuck with me, man.
Don't ever tell me what
But
to do, David.
it was I'm not your real dad. Like, yeah,
You're not my real dad. I'm a grown ass man. I'll do what I want.
that's right, yeah. But yeah, it was a heavy duty fucking life-changing event, man. I thought I was gonna fucking die. Like, and you couldn't, and then I had to get in a car ride for, oh fuck. My cousin was giving me shit. Well, Dave, you shouldn't have eaten that much. Well, fucking your husband shoved it in my, like, that, all those mushrooms in my mouth.
Oh
like,
yeah. Fucking, let's just backtrack. It was all mushrooms he shoved. Yeah. Gotcha.
yeah. Okay. Look, Daniel is a.
And they probably tasted a lot like
he's
her
a
butthole.
the guy's a biker and he's also a nurse in a penitentiary. Like, he's a nurse slash.
So he's like Daniel.
Yeah, no, I got it. Fucking, he shoved a bunch of mushrooms that tasted like his wife's butthole in your mouth, and you weren't allowed to chew.
It wasn't about the taste. It was about how many mushrooms I ate and
Right.
the resulting.
You probably took all 10 inches of those mushrooms.
Shut the fuck up. Like, no, it was a heavy duty experience, and it was a little too much at the time. And
yeah, BWC.
and there were no penises involved for your pleasure, Evan.
Except for all of the penises in your face. Every other penis was not involved.
Oh,
okay, so how badly did you get fucked up?
I thought I was gonna fucking. I thought I was gonna
half ounce of
fucking
dick
die.
in your mouth.
A half ounce of psilocybin mushrooms in my system would be more accurate.
Right. So did your butt hurt for a long time after that, or did you heal up pretty quick?
Yes, it hurt for a long time, and yeah, it took a long time to heal because it was a.
Well, I mean, that's actually a serious question, because I am another man that is allegedly indulged in way too many mushrooms.
Or are you saying you're indulged
and you get the shits like a motherfucker? There is no way around that.
Okay.
You didn't get the shits?
Maybe I did. I get the shits all the time. I haven't had a regular poop in fucking years, man.
Is that because of dick?
No, it's because of drinking and not eating properly.
Like, is it the comforts that make the poops not regular?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my God, I love you, David. Okay, so moving on. I think we have now reached the boiling point from David Tomes, and I'm actually scared.
No. I think you get off on pressing people's buttons, man.
I'm just
drunk enough to get sucked into it.
You keep talking about me getting off and you sucking into there's no way to convince me you're not a homo doing that shit.
Oh, you're gonna go back.
So basically, you like mushrooms and wiener.
So you're gonna go back to calling me to referring to me as a homosexual again. Well, if that's what strokes your boat, man.
David,
if that's what
stopped. What do you mean go back to? I have never stopped calling you a homo.
Man.
I never stopped. I can't go back to it if I'm still on it.
Okay, well, call me what you want to call
wiener.
me.
You are always on it, right?
No, you are. All you talk about is dicks and assholes and shit.
Only when talking to you And that's because I thought that's the only thing.
Oh, do I bring it out of you? I bring it out of you, don't I? Are you attracted to me?
I
Are
think
you
you're
the-
just upset that I won't let you bring
Maybe
it into me.
you're the gay person, and you're just hiding it with your tough
You
exterior.
see how uncomfortable he is when he says that? That's a tell one. You know.
I'm already uncomfortable.
Okay. So
I've been uncomfortable.
14
since
grams
I-
is the most mushrooms you've ever eaten.
Yes, a half ounce.
That's kind of embarrassing.
Well, I think it's kind of respectable. That's a lot of fucking psilocybin for a person to eat.
I mean, it's pretty good for a fucking 15-year-old in the valley.
I was about early 20s, maybe. So I was young. I went to
And a
Amjam.
half ounce,
I went to
in the valley,
Amjam.
you eat a half ounce of mushrooms in a single
went to
night before you
Amjam.
hit puberty,
I went
right?
to
Like,
Amjam. No,
we're
it
real
wasn't.
fucking
It
men
wasn't.
around here.
No, it wasn't
Evan,
before
the
puberty.
most
It
mushrooms that I've ever ate is
fucking
0.
fuck.
So he's doing all right.
Mm.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why I left you and your mother over in fucking broke-ass Scotland. I always knew you'd be shit. Couldn't bring you around here to embarrass people.
Fucking piece of shit. You never told me there was going to be that shit going down at practice.
Look, I came and partied with you a little bit, and
Thank
I
you, Meta.
realized that, yeah, you're a fucking shitbag. You'd never keep up. I'd be embarrassed. Luckily,
sorry,
only 7 people watch this show, and nobody will ever know.
Who else from the UK team do you even fucking like? None of them. No. Who else in the UK team has your DNA? Probably all of them. I don't know.
I
Yeah,
actually like you more than any of the rest of them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Dad.
You're
Dad.
the only one I don't beat.
You just
Yeah,
called him dad?
Yeah, because I'm his fucking dad. David, do you think we're joking about this?
Yes, I do.
No. I am joking about you being a homo. I don't know you are a homo. I'm pretty sure, but I don't
Don't know
know.
for a fact.
We do know that Connor is my son.
No,
Allegedly.
I cannot accept that.
Why? Because you like
Right,
me,
because he's
David,
actually a
and
homo.
Evan's a piece of shit.
And I should know better?
Well, Connor, no, come on, don't fuck with me, man. I just don't believe you. He's from
Okay, so moving on.
Scotland.
Mushrooms,
Connor's
David.
such a nice guy, and Evan's such an Evan.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Evan.
He's not your
I like
biological father. I just can't accept that.
I like that. Don't be such an Evan.
Don't
I
be
like
such a fucking Evan. No.
I
don't.
fucking like it. I mean, that's as good as a shut up, Roy. Don't be such an Evan. I like it. Anyways, David, I have absolutely exceeded that half ounce of mushrooms a bunch of fucking times.
Oh, I haven't.
And every
I have to.
fucking
I have
single
to-
one of those times,
Well, I have
shit
to
got out of
respect
control.
that. I can imagine, and I have to respect that. I have to respect that you're the amount of drugs that you have done in your life. I have to respect that because well, I did that much like once, and yeah,
David,
Roy's looking a
you
bit
are-
hammered, actually.
Theoretically older than me.
Roy,
55,
you fucking hammered.
Yeah.
born in
But I
68.
mean, fuck, I got a lot of miles on me. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, so does
I
Engen.
don't know if
Actually,
I've ever
like,
told this.
I couldn't
on the
believe
air.
that Engen. I couldn't believe that Engen was younger than me.
I don't know if I ever told this on the air, but I've exceeded the 1 ounce mark on mushrooms a couple
Wow.
times.
That must have been well.
Every one of them.
Do you build up a
was
tolerance
ridiculous.
though? Do you build up a tolerance though, or what?
No, I'm actually really bad at doing drugs. I'm not good at it. I'm good at drinking.
That's
Drugs, not so much. Like, I get fucked up real easy. I just enjoy it. So
Evan, I don't,
push
I
the
don't
boundaries a
wanna, I
little
don't wanna
bit.
Shatter, I don't want to shatter everyone's opinion of you, but
Okay, so I
seem
fucking
to
suck
remember
dick and
out
fucking
drinking
pussy
you.
when it comes to weed. I can't do it.
I seem to remember drinking you when I came over to your homeland, and I'm only 16 years old, so
Yeah, I'll
Okay,
drink
wait,
you, beer
but
man.
say that one more time because I couldn't quite hear you.
he outdrank you.
That's never happened.
yeah, it definitely happened.
No, not a real
Your
thing.
We were all
son,
having-
your son
We were
outdrank
all
you.
we were all
I mean,
having
look, if
shots.
someone's gonna outdrink me,
shots
my
in
son
your
doing
room,
it
and you
would be
just
okay,
don't
but
know fuck
it didn't.
Yes, because the
He's now
student, the
lying.
student,
Which,
yeah, the
look, I
teacher wants
appreciate.
this. Yeah, the
If you're
teacher
gonna-
wants the student to exceed further.
If you
than
want to
him.
lie,
Yeah.
that's a way to fucking try to get my attention. And I would be proud. I'm proud that you're trying to lie at least in the right way. But it's never happened. You have never fucking outdrank me, kid. And it won't happen. And if you ever got to the point where you possibly could take a run at the title from me, I would literally risk my life to make sure you knew your place.
I'm pretty sure Matt
willing to risk yours.
You told us all, sorry guys, I am too fucked up. You're going to have to all go home now. Thank you.
Never happened. You were confusing me with Alan Ford. That is how drunk you were. It was Alan Ford and his wife that kicked everybody out of the cottage.
Roy, are you fucked up?
Me, am I? No, not right now. I'm not. No.
Oh, you're talking in Ottawa.
You're talking Evan's language here. No, I'm not fucked up. Now, please.
You're talking about Ottawa.
Pabst Blue Ribbon,
everybody out of the
Roy?
room because I was sick as fuck. You realize they had to amputate my entire bottom half. I was so fucked up.
Bottom half of what?
Me.
You don't have any legs anymore?
Right.
I hope not.
Oh, weird.
That staph infection was so bad, I almost got my whole fucking cut off. It was pretty fucked up. And I didn't even know I had it yet, but apparently that's why I had a staph infection, I had the flu, I had fucking 3 different cases of chlamydia. Did you know there's 3 different types of chlamydia? And I had all of them. Right? Like, that's why I lost that fucking dick shit, fucking James Beach and his fucking weird ass board shorts. Look, because
of all your chlamydia
around those fucking shorts all weekend. David Tomes would have loved him on a quarter ounce of mushrooms. Fuck. That was a homo joke.
Well, you have some strange fantasies about me. I love me, my.
Well, he looks like one, and you're a closet, so whatever. I think you guys would have had an awful lot of fun in your fucking closet.
You know what you need to tell him, David.
What a funny man.
Tell him?
Well, it doesn't. It doesn't, because I know what he's doing. It doesn't bother me anymore because it's not real.
You have no power here.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
It's still no. I can get.
What if we all started a chant?
If I'm drinking,
David is a faggot. If we all chanted it for a while,
go ahead.
How long would it take for you to lose your mind?
No, I think I don't care. I think people would.
What?
Go ahead, because it's
don't
not
do
real.
That. You're gonna get kicked off YouTube.
It's just not real.
Yeah, but
it's not real. And why do you want to hurt me anyway?
Here's the thing.
Why would you want to push my buttons anyway? If I push your buttons, you just kick me out. It's that easy. But you push my buttons, I gotta fucking deal with it. I push your buttons, you just click me off.
And you're going to tell me I'm not pushing buttons like that?
You never deal with anything.
You're telling me right now, Roy, that I didn't push those buttons. Listen to him.
You didn't.
Mm-hmm.
He did once, and I got really irrational. I was so drunk and stoned. I got really irrational because I didn't like that. I don't like it.
Did you get irrational enough to tell him?
So here's the thing. The reason
I said some bad stuff.
I said some swear words. The company of men. And when David and Connor met each other, they were doing some weird shit, and it involved Connor needing to borrow knee pads from somebody else, and he just said there's way too many open sores right now, and he was afraid, and then David got all offended.
Yeah, I had too many open sores. I couldn't let Evan suck me off that night. Sorry.
No, it was Connor.
I don't use knee pads, Evan. I'm fucking used to it. I've been
on it was me. I forgot that Connor's still young and doesn't need knee pads. Whatever. Look, either way, Dave's got a pro stick. Don't fucking go there.
Yeah, I mean, I've been having to fucking pay my own child support. Like, what did you expect?
This wizard just needs a good witch.
Also, Connor's not afraid of sores. He's like, you think that's something? Wait till fucking 3 days from now.
I think I need a good witch.
And you're going to be impressive.
I think I need a good witch. to complete me. I don't need a normal woman. I think I need a good fucking powerful witch to complete my circle of energy.
I got
That's
one
what
for
I
you. I got
Roy
one for you.
No, I
right?
don't mean a bitch. I mean an actual witch, a beautiful witch, a nature
what?
woman, a beautiful
Okay,
nature
I
woman.
get it. I get what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
But you know that they go hand in hand, right?
Not. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, sometimes, but not necessarily.
Name one beautiful witch that is not a bitch. You can't because you would
Okay.
still be
Yeah.
happily married.
What about what's her name there? What was her name anyway?
Look, you would still be happily married if you met a
Elvira.
beautiful witch that was not a bitch.
What about Elvira? No, she's not my type. But what about Elvira? She's not my type.
Do you know her personally?
No, and what I'm saying is she's not
Well,
my
I'll
type.
tell you this,
But
David. I hit that a lot.
oh, did you?
Yeah, and I couldn't talk to her in the morning because holy fuck, just evil.
Oh,
It's like
well,
PMS
yeah.
full
I
time.
don't like evil. I don't like
Yeah.
evil.
And
I
need to
I
call
need a
it
good
quits.
witch.
Look,
I need a
after like
good witch.
18 hours of fucking, I had to tell her like
18
I need
hours
a
of
nap.
fucking like
Yeah, she's evil though. Like she's just mad at you. She's like, I cast spells. And I'm like, look, I'm so tired. I gotta go to bed. I'm like, no.
why would a witch say
evil.
that? I think that was a fake witch.
There hasn't been enough
I'm
Viagra
talking about
manufactured
Elvira.
for you. There's not been enough Viagra manufactured for you to fuck.
Also, Elvira wanted me to let you know that told David Tomes to stop messaging me. You.
Wow.
Hey, Dad.
The only reason that she was upset with you, David, she actually thought you were a really good dude and you were awesome and you were like all pretty
first,
and shit. She liked the hair, the beard. She thought you were cool.
You think I'm pretty?
Like, he doesn't eat enough mushrooms. He's kind of a pussy. So
I'm not eating enough mushrooms, and Evan thinks I'm pretty.
No, she thinks you are.
No,
So
what?
does
This imaginary
wait.
person thinks.
My bad.
Like,
Meg doesn't think you're pretty. She thinks Roy's pretty.
You think I'm pretty?
No, Elvira does.
Okay, let's get that straight. Yeah.
Look,
okay.
I once got
It's
drunk enough to
Elvira.
think Connor's mom was pretty. Let's not worry about singular
What?
facts.
Oh yeah. His. Yes. I'm trying to stay with it.
Hey, Dad. I know. I hate to fucking
Dad.
bring this up. I really hate to bring this up, right? But we haven't talked about arm wrestling once. How badly am I gonna fuck up Matt Smith?
I can't actually hear you because there's way too much background.
Well, you see, Connor, that's a tough one because I think actually Danimal beat Matt Smith in the Ontario one thing there, but it was a tournament and Matt could have been burnt before that match. You know, like so
Dan has beaten
Matt and Danimal
3 out of
are
the 4 last
often
times they
neck and neck. So you want to fuck with the Scorpion? He'll give you a fight, sure, for sure. He might give you a better fight than Danimal did in the first 3 rounds. But
yeah, he definitely
I don't think.
Yeah,
But,
he'll definitely give you a better fight.
I think I'd love to see a fight between you and Matt Smith. I'd love to see a fight between you and Matt Smith for sure.
Look,
for sure, if he's still training.
Connor,
It's happening. Yeah.
I think I should just end the show so that I can have a conversation with you without breaking kayfabe on air.
Well, is anybody watching?
Without breaking what?
Well, there's like 7. Oh, wait.
39 people watching.
Oh, 39. Holy fuck. Some of my
Kayfabe.
accounts logged off. Okay. I need to go log back in on my accounts. But, yeah. Connor, don't think that you actually beat Danimal for real.
Yeah,
Man,
Connor.
shut the fuck up.
All right,
Connor,
you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna end the show. I can't break kayfabe on air. Like, there's a real thing.
What if I were to adopt Connor to save him from his dad, Evan?
Yeah, please do, because
somebody in
So
chat
here's the
suggested
thing,
that.
David. Nobody loves him, and you wouldn't do it. Yeah. So, like,
might be expensive.
orphans are kind of like the kid that gets picked last for dodgeball, right? Like, nobody wants them.
Oh, okay.
That's Connor. I really got to end the show. Like, I'm definitely going to say things I should never say.
Wait. Before you end the show, Apparently, people are saying me versus Alan Fisher. Fuck off, Evan. I probably would beat him. He's 95
No.
years old.
No, you
And
wouldn't.
he's shit.
It's only it's barely even
no.
10:30, man. It's barely even 10:30.
I don't give two fucks. I've been drunk for 4 fucking
Really?
days. What do I need to drink for another hour?
Okay. Well, it has been fun. Great to
No.
see you, Roy. Great to see you.